He's done it. Oishi, good tidings. Great, good tidings. Chewy, Caprese, good tidings. This is maybe... I mean, I don't know if Swag Mondays are going to stay around, but it is Swag Mondays. You know what I mean? Like, try to fight it all you'd like. We're in Swag Mondays. Biku, good tidings. If I were to show up and be like, this is a swagless Monday, wish it was Sunday, he'd be like, you're taking the piss, mate. You know what I mean? Mozart's goats, good tidings. My partner is picking up Doner Kebab. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Cinnamon challenge, good tidings. Tuesday, good tidings. A good ooh-oh-oh to you and yours. A good joling to you and yours as well. More like a Conde. Okay, Tuesday's getting too close to the truth. We need to escort Tuesday off the premises. They're starting to ask the really important questions. LeBro, good tidings, good tidings. I mean, I hope we win today. I can definitely, like, my mental fortitude is there. Like, I could probably handle a loss, but you know, why risk psychological devastation? Like, we're getting mind crushed in season 1 or season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh! When we can just like hashtag win instead. Mocha X Matcha, good tidings, good tidings. Al Borland fan, good tidings. I also need to tell you right now, I'm like accidentally under the influence a little bit because I drank a seltzer water with lunch and it had so much CBD in it that I am like at one with the world right now. Okay, Butts channels, good tidings. Jason man, good tidings. Like, I'm not like I could probably drive right now, but I genuinely feel so zen in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable, you know? Like, I am a leaf on that universal stream of life, baby, you know? Moga X Matcha, we've been, the chef has denied our orders of winning, you know, of winning hamburgers and hot dogs, and instead we have just been being served humble pie. Song parody would go hard. I had humble pie. Thought I was right, but I was wrong. I had humble pie. This old guy. Giant Robosloth, good tidings. Bus channels, not sure if I just got you with the good tidings again. Regret to inform you that I am under the influence right now, but like accidentally and not really. Jason man, thank you for the 10 months. See, this is as close to insider trading as we get, because now I'm financially incentivized to con. But then how does the transfer of real world currency into channel points currency work, you know? Streganina, good tidings. Thank you for the 7 months of Prime. That is incredibly kind. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. I'm about to D-rank from Expert 3. Ravioli Sumo. I will see you there. You know what I mean? I will see you at the bottom of HE double hockey sticks. Because the sand at the bottom of hell is magical sand. You know what I mean? Hedgehogs, good tidings, colleagues. Another Mahjong, another Monday. I read that incorrectly. Hedgehogs, I didn't know that you were practicing your TED Talk in chat right now, because that's a very formal introduction. I could see myself getting on the TED stage, or, you know, to a lesser extent, a TEDx stage, and seeing that, you know? Also, am I still streaming right now? I can't even, I opened my Gmail and it's not even loading. I have no idea if I'm still live right now. Can I get a yup with 2 U's in the chat if I'm still live right now? Yup. Thank you, Ravioli Sumo. Thank you. For the record, I believe that everyone here is above that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to drag you down to my level where all we do is quabble with nonsensical things as, oh, that's so PogChamp. Yup. The One Piece is real. And yet, here we are. You know what I mean? And yet, here we are. All right, folks. We need to get into it. We need to absolutely get into it. Yo, I will also say this as we load into Mahjong, aka Swag Mondays. Folks, welcome back to Mahjong Mondays. I'm gonna say this. I have a new system right now for the VODs channel. If you're like, hey, Yousung, the VODs channel was collecting cobwebs. Okay, guess you haven't checked the VODs channel in a while. We are totally caught up, and all 3 streams from last week are now on there, and they're live. So what I'm gonna do is every Manic Monday, wish it was Sunday, I'm gonna publish / edit together all the streams from the previous week. So now nobody ever has any excuse to not know the meticulous nuances and depth to Nancy Drew lore, okay? I don't want to answer any more questions like, hey, Yousung, why are you so obsessed with Frank Hardy? Why is your dad a golf ball? You can answer all that and more just by clicking on the VODs channel, baby. Do I put on the headphones today? Is today a headphone swag Monday? Oh no, I can't handle the headphones right now. That's too much. Oh, I am under the influence today. Oh no, folks, this might be a weird stream. This might genuinely be a weird stream. My brain cannot process. My brain cannot process the audio that's entering my ears from the headset right now. As we open up the Channel Points Casino. All right, here we go, folks. Get me in there. Get me into a ranked match. Get me into the Jade Room. And honestly, I've never needed a group prayer more than right now. Can we all hold hands? Oh wait, hey Beth, would you mind closing the window in the bathroom? I'm scared I'm gonna yell something like really horrible and make everyone mad at me. Okay, thank you so much. Jellystar, good tidings. Tectonic, good tidings. This is our first Tanshan. Tectonic, this is absolutely our first Tanshan. Hey, if you're having dinner, you should get some bonchons because we're about to have our first Tanshan. Oh, folks. Oh, folks. He is a little bit accidentally under the influence today. That's so messed up, man. That's so messed up. All right, here we go. This is a good stream. Get me in the Jade Room right now. Oh, God. I hope I don't yell anything bad that gets me in trouble with the neighbors. Get me in the freaking Jade Room. Hair's looking good. It's going to be good for the YouTube. Here we freaking go. Fix it a little. No, it was better before. No, Folks, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a little bit accidentally under an influence today, okay? Not under the influence. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I pounding back some brewskis and a drink responsibly, advert of some kind? No, absolutely not. Vessel, good tidings. What happened today is that Beth and I got a big old deli sandwich for lunch, and it was absolutely delightful. We got salami, there was spinach in it, there was mustard in it. Oh, I'm so sorry if I'm making you hungry because I'm describing the best sandwich that there has ever existed in the history of the United States, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. I can't even count right now. Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared right now. I'm scared. Somebody hold me. I need to use the 5 of this suit. Oh, we're F today. I'm accidentally under an influence because we walked past the drink section on the way out and we were like, oh, let's get a drink. Hey, there's this seltzer. There's a seltzer. It's sparkling water. How bad could it be? Guess what? It has CBD in it, okay? It has CBD in it, which is not... How do I describe this in a way where if an algorithm hears this, it's not gonna get me in trouble? Okay, you know in that dank ganj, there are a few active ingredients. CBD is an ingredient that gets you calm. It does not get you necessarily zooted out of your dang gourd, but it's just supposed to make you calm. Yeah, it has made me calmer than I could possibly effing fathom, okay? And I've had CBD beverages before, and maybe it was that oh, of course. Oh, of course. Oh, of course, you little sussy baka. And now we're going to be in Sussy Furton jail for the rest of my life because I didn't believe in the 8-9 shape. It has made me calmer. It has made me calmer than anything in my entire life. I am but a... Oh, and now the 789 gets torn apart. Oh my goodness. And Right Lord has like a thing going on. Twitter, do your thing. Okay, Right Lord has a thing going on. Might as well just fold this hand. This is not doing well today. Superman does good. We do very well. It has made me extremely calm, folks, and not in a good way. I am but a serene little leaf floating along this lovely stream that we call life. And it is scary. It is scary because I'm usually not very calm. And this is like a new sensation for me. This is like kind of like a new sensory experience. Animal Crossing new inner peace just unlocked. I will say this though. I will say this. I was laughing to myself. Just appropriate of nothing. I can be your hero. Good tidings. I was laughing at myself. Are you effing joshing me right now? Are you effing draking and joshing me right now? Are you seriously doing this to me? And now I go for Tanya, but I end up dealing into Right Lord probably. This hand is off the rails, folks. This hand is absolutely off the rails. All the 5s are gone. All my apes gone. So technically 7 of circles could do it. Right Lord is cooking up something absolutely devious. Maybe half outside hand. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm too scared to find out. Maybe they have all triplets, right? All triplets could really get us in trouble if we throw the 7 of circles. But again, all the 5s are gone. You gotta believe in something, Mr. Krabs. Oh, it's not that though. Let me tell you something. It's absolutely not that. All the 4s are gone. All the 4s are gone. All my apes are gone. Here's the 2. And we're gaming right now, folks. Luna Leaf, good tidings. Ate a Giganto sandwich. It was absolutely delightful. But now I'm too sauced up, too calm. I was laughing to myself earlier because I was like, is this really what it's like living without anxiety? Because holy moly, it feels so effing good. I could literally moan with ecstasy the way that my mind right now feels like how I want it to feel 24/7. Instead of being like, does everyone hate me? My mind is like, whoa. We should play Pokemon later. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it shifts your entire worldview. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. All right, Right Lord is gonna sumo on this, and they do have the all triplets, like we were a little bit scared of, but luckily they don't have the half flush. Fine, go ahead. We're not in the dealer's seat anyway. This is a calm stream. So that Furton Ricci have actually come home. I can be your hero. Here's the thing. We can, if we lose ourselves in the music you moment by dwelling in the past and thinking to ourselves, holy guacamole, that Furton Ricci actually would have panned out, we will never ever rank up. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We don't ever rank up. I also need to tell you something, okay? I got big things happening in my life. I'm like a sophisticated, sussy little baka, okay? I'm like a sophisticated gentleman with a beard who likes whiskey and fine things. Why? Because last night I was at the MFing Symphony, baby. Okay? I was at the MFing Symphony. Beth and I, along with Beth's family, we all saw Yuja Wang live in concert. It was a delightful show. But there was a series of increasingly unfortunate and hilarious mishaps, okay? Yuja Wang starts playing. It's going awesomely, right? It's going awesomely. She's killing it. Within 5 minutes of her starting to play piano, and this is a disgusting hand. This is, I can't even, my small pea-sized brain can't even comprehend what's going on right now. This might even be Tanya if we open up for like a 6 of circles or something, right? Not necessarily the worst idea we've ever had in our entire life. We could also just chi this. Can also chi this and throw away some of these because it's not like we have save tiles to fold with anyway. You know what? Let's tango. Let's tango. The tile that we want to see is a 6 of circles. There's only 2 left in the entire game. It doesn't make me feel great, but we're in the dealer seat. This is Tanya Red 5 Dora Dora. This is a 4-han disgusting banger in the dealer seat. Of course it's not going to come true. We saw Yuja Wang. Within 5 minutes of her starting to tickle the ivories, there's like we hear the loudest snoring we've ever heard in our entire lives, like 2 seats down to our right. And it's like, I don't know how to describe to you. It was as if the snoring was in like Dolby Atmos. Do you know what I mean? It was as if I was wearing in-ear headphones and they were playing an MP3 of someone snoring, okay? It was the loudest snoring I've ever heard in my entire life, to the point where everyone in our row was like, we were trying to find the person snoring because it was distracting. And literally like the acoustics of the concert hall were, you know, in such a way that like, I think Yuja Wang could hear this person snoring. It was like, there were some quiet moments in the classical music. You know, it's not dubstep. There's going to be some moments of increasing tension and some moments of relaxation. There's going to be dramatic silences, right? I swear to God, Yuja Wang could hear this guy snoring. And it was the loudest snoring I've ever heard in my entire life. I could not focus on the music even a little bit while the snoring was happening. It's awful. I mean, I think he was there alone, so nobody could elbow him or something, being like, yo, man, I don't know how to tell you this. Your snoring is louder than the concept of sound itself. It is just... My man, you are snoring way too loud. We got to get you home. You could be snoring at home right now. And I understand it's a very tricky situation because concert hall is very dark. Classical piano, again, it's not going to get your, no one's shaking their ass to, Gollywog's Cakewalk by Debussy. You know what I mean? That's, we like to take things a little calmer than that, you know? This is a weird hand. We're still one tile away from Tenpai, but now we maybe have a pure double sequence, which would kind of be nice. I was like, I understand. And as soon as the lights came up from intermission, we look over. This guy is at least 80 years old. He's genuinely, and I was like, you know what? I was dunking on you. You are like the oldest guy I've ever seen in my entire life. It is in your right. It is honestly in your right to collect Social Security and to snore during a Yuja Wang performance, okay? I felt really, really bad dunking on this guy afterwards. And we slammed the Ricci here. Ricci, red 5, chance for a pure double sequence. And Right Lord chases the Ricci, and I feel an S-ton of regret with all my decisions. Ellie, good tidings. Ghost Punk, good tidings. Hopefully, like a Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak song, we can skate our way out of this. Hopefully, someone else just throws a 4 of bamboo because they see it's safe for Right Lord, who is the dealer, by the way. If you're gonna play safe for someone, maybe play safe for the dealer and deal me that 4 of bamboo. We'll take that sumo, baby. Right Lord, your Ricci stick, please. Hum num 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 hum num. And we hit an aura. Oh, that is dank, folks. Oh, that is dank. Is this a meme that I can hardly understand because it's caked in 3 layers of irony that only the socially and economically battered Zoomers of today can understand? Because it's feeling pretty dank. I will also say this about Yuja Wang's set list. She was playing the most atonal, discordant music for 30 straight minutes in the first half, okay? There was no rhyme or reason to any of the notes that happened during the first half. And like, even as a fan of classical music, I've played classical piano for over a fucking decade, probably even more, right? Even as someone who like understands classical music, even as someone who can kind of like enjoy the shittier parts of classical music, like I understand objectively this is boring, but oh my God, the inner voicings that are being created right now, that's lovely. I wish I could get that tone. I wish I could get that texture. Yada, yada, yada. Yo, this set list was stank as hell, man. It was a really, really whack set list. I don't know how to tell you this. It was so whack. The set list was so whack. It was unbelievably like my friend. I have a friend named Ben. You wouldn't know him. He goes to a different school, okay? But I have a friend named Ben. He's a music major. He was a music major at Vanderbilt. He sat first chair in the student orchestra there, which is an incredibly impressive feat. First chair is like the star quarterback of the orchestra, right? And he was making, I'll never forget this. He was making this joke because we're both music pilled, okay? This is what it's like to have music pilled friends. And that every time you hear like, oh, this piano piece, I'm just going to hit random notes because it sounds like a bird. Oh, I took inspiration from nature. Oh, and it sounds like a bird. Welcome to the recital. And like stuff like that sucks, that has no rhyme or reason, that has no beat whatsoever. What you do is you jokingly go when you listen to them. Because it's sometimes classical music, they effed up. They cooked for way too long. They got way too hipster with it, and nobody told them no. Nobody pulled Messiaen aside and was like, hey bro, this music sucks. This music is whack. You have to prove that you can make good music before you start making avant-garde music, and you better do that in this same piece, motherfucker, because otherwise, you sung's gonna be grumpy, okay? Ode Blue, good tidings. It was amazing. I felt so bad because there were kids in the audience. And I was like, it's amazing that there's not a riot going on right now, because I cannot, like, I was trying so hard to like pick out things that I could enjoy. And I felt so bad because I was like, there's kids here. They don't want to be here. I know that they want to be playing video games. And this is just impossible. This is impossible for them. I felt so bad for the kids. But luckily, in the second half of the recital, she played Chopin ballads. Oh, let me try to put that in terms that everyone can understand, okay? It's as if she was making bird sounds for the first hour of the set, and then for the next half of the set, she just played Don't Stop Believing. She just played Coldplay. Like, Chopin ballads are actual things with a melody. No offense or anything, but like, they actually have a melody. They actually have something that you could sink your teeth into. You know what I mean? Like a vampire to a helpless person's neck. There's a way to enjoy the music. This is what CBD does to you. Won't somebody think of the children? Unironically, won't somebody think of the children? Now, I also need to tell you one last thing about this performance, okay? Guess how many encores she did. Guess how, and it was a great show, by the way. It was a great show. I actually loved it. I missed being in the like arena of classical music so much. 0, 3 encores, 5 encores. Now, I love getting my money's worth. I love getting my money's worth. But I think around the 3rd or 4th encore, Beth heard her mom, who's the nicest lady ever. Beth heard her mom say, Jesus Christ. And I thought that was extremely funny. I thought that was extremely funny. Because Beth's mom is super fucking nice, okay? Nicest people, one of the nicest people I've ever met. Even she was like, Jesus Christ, like, what's going on here, you know? And I felt so bad. I felt so bad because I really like classical music, but I couldn't even enjoy the 3rd to 5th encore because I was sweating. I was so hot. I was so dehydrated. I had a headache. I just had like a massive effing headache just sitting in the chair. Oh, folks, it was rough times at Richmond High. It was actually rough times at Richmond High. It was unbelievably rough. Now, was there a nice part of the encore? Oh, absolutely. There was a song that she played called Danzon number 2. DANZON number 2. I looked it up. I had to do some detective sleuthing online afterwards. Call me IRL Nancy Drew. And it was by like a Latin American composer. And it was so effing good and so effing exciting that I could actually throw my ass back to that. And it was so exciting that I genuinely want to look up the music and learn how to play it. Wanjiro calling that dealer Richie Sumo Ipatsu. Tanya red 5. Okay, I hate this. Lord told me how to say no to this. Ted Danson number 2. Butts Channels. Classical music is no laughing matter. Crossword pulling way ahead. Justin Ryan, good tidings. So Beth and I, Beth was a real trooper. She drove us to this show, and we had to drive back so late at night. I thanked her for driving before we got into the concert, by the way. I thanked her for driving by buying her a manga. I got her volume number 1 of Oshi no Ko, the one with the Yoasobi. It's the anime about show business, but it's like the idol industry. And I don't even know what happens, but Oishi, is the manga good? Because I'm hoping it's good. We haven't read it. We haven't read it yet, but I wanted to get Beth a thank you for navigating the hell that was the traffic, you know? Oh no, is it not good? I know it's like a little dark. I know it's like a little dark, but hey, I mean, it's not like I didn't know what it was entirely, okay? As far as things go, I'm pretty anime pilled. How do you do, fellow kids? I know anime, right? Naruto, Boruto, right? I know anime. It's fairly dark. Okay, I did give Beth a warning, but hopefully I just didn't, ruin my relationship. But I think it's gonna be okay. Yo, speaking of hanging out with Beth, speaking of how my weekend went, did everyone have a good weekend? Can I get a 1 through 5? Or if you want to elaborate on this document-based question that is Twitch chat right now, if you want to elaborate on this document-based question, as I have no idea what I'm doing with this yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but like this is maybe our pair if this is 2 things. I mean, this is like a terrible situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll throw away a spicy tile that's close to the Dora. It's a nuts premise, but then it's completely normal. All we know is like we both like the YOASOBI song. 5, it was a hell yeah. Mo designs things. I'm super freaking amped to hear that. 2.5, I'm less amped to hear that. I hope that you can have a better week than your weekend, you know? Whatever number ass is, A, that's the A sign, and then 5 if you're trying to say a bad word in like your school's online internet, but you don't accidentally want to get in trouble or anything. That's the ASS word. I should have kept that 4 maybe, right? Keeping that 4 is kind of nice, right? Oh Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. This is a really weird situation where we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Do we have enough avenues to fold with too? Yeah, we could absolutely fold, but we have Tanya, red 5. Tanya, Aka. I'm going Tanya, Aka, excuse me. We haven't talked about Mahjong even once, but Beth and I topped off our weekend by doing something nice. We went out and did Mega Alakazam raids. And we were both screaming because, I mean, we used like, in terms of Pokemon Go resources, we both used like 50, oh, come on. We gotta go for it, right? 3 5s are gone. We gotta go for it. Ah! That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Reachy only hand. You know what? That's the price of doing business right now. You know what I mean? It's the price of doing business. Yusung always pays his debts when he goes into debt slightly by pushing us a Tanyao hand. I mean, I feel like we could have gotten Mondo punished there, but luckily it was just a little punish, like a little pinch, like we're getting a vaccine, which is surprising because this is an anti-vaccine channel. No, that's not true. I'm just making jokes right now. Have to understand I'm under an influence. We did Mega Alakazam raids. We screamed so loud when we caught Mega Alakazam. It was like a genuine triumph. You know what I mean? It's like whenever a new Ari Aster film comes out and you see on the credits a genuine triumph of cinematography. Except instead of cinematography, it's of pouring rare candies into your shadow Mewtwo. Am I making the most out of my youth? Am I making the most out of my youth? Because I'm hearing myself. And I just talked your A word off about listening to classical music and playing Pokemon Go, which honestly, I mean, that F's. What do you want me to say? That's a great way to spend your time. I honestly have no regrets doing that. Ay. But this coming weekend, holy smokes. Folks, this is like a movie trailer describing an Ari Aster film. This Memorial Day weekend or whatever, this coming weekend, it's the first weekend that Beth and I are going to have in so long where there's nothing on the docket except for maybe a Bound Sweet Community Day. Do you know how sweet that is? Do you know how like ironically bound sweet that is to hear? Holy smokes, we've had too many things going on in our lives. The agenda's been full top to bottom for too long. I need a break. I can't stop burning the candle at both wicks, tall child. To quote John Mulaney. Konata, good tidings. Ihazarus, good tidings. Skullbot, no, good tidings. Lavender Lele, good tidings. Falling behind a little on the good tidings for sure. Pokemon Go to the Symphony Butts channels. How could you dare say something so controversial and so true? LeBro, have a nice night. Hope you can get some good sleep. Last night, definitely slept like a rock after listening to 5 encores. Holy moly. I mean, this is my gripe. This is my gripe about encores, okay? First things first, you should, I don't care who this offends, okay? I don't care if I'm getting too close to the truth. I don't care if some snowflakes. No. Before I get too carried away rhetorically, I just want to say this. I don't like encores. I don't like encores, okay? Isn't the world already unpredictable enough? And you're like, oh, you suck. You're such a rube. Yeah, so what? Welcome to Rubesville, bro. Okay? Welcome to Rubesville. We're folding, by the way. We're Mondo folding. Why? This hand does not have a ghost of a chance of winning, okay? It doesn't even have a ghost of a shell of winning, so we're not even pushing this hand, folks. We're not pushing this hand. Jaso Man, thanks for gifting a sub to Snowflakes. A cherished member of this community. No encores, respect the schedule. Exactly. Exactly. Instead of encores, it's like that Utopia meme where there's like that picture of a futuristic society and it's like society if people stopped doing encores and just included that in their, please don't deal in. Oh. Lol, bet good. Okay, maybe encores are okay. Maybe encores are okay. Vive la Delir. Good tidings. Good tidings. Ah! It's okay. I mean, we haven't really had a chance to play the game yet. None of our hands have been approaching maximum velocity. But like, yeah, instead of like doing 5 encores, literally 5 encores, 5 pieces of encores, adding another hour to the set list, instead of doing that, why don't you just put that on the thing and then we can all go home? Or God forbid, you can give us 1 encore after that. Now, Yusung, have you ever given an encore in your entire life? Can you speak with experience? Yes, I have given an encore, but it was like, I don't know if this one really counts. During my senior recital, I did give an encore, but my encore was 1 piece. My encore was, yeah, it was Yayo, Dreamin'. Thanks for coming to my recital, Dreamin'. You should take a program. I gave 1 encore. Debussy's La Fille aux Cheveux de Long, right? The girl with the flaxen hair. And it's a short piece. It's a 2-minute piece. You piece, Dan Giesling was. That's the way to do an encore, no offense. And I knew that as a high schooler. You know? Doing 5 is nuts, an hour. I know! Imagine how I felt. I was there. We were stuck in Yuja Wang purgatory. She was amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm about to say something very sophisticated, but at one point, you know, she was playing this piece and she like kissed both ends of the piano at the same time with her hands and created this just like wonderful texture and tone that was genuinely very inspiring. That genuinely made me want to go home and effing practice. You know what I mean? It was that kind of an inspired technique. And let me just read some messages for you in the chat in case you're watching along just audio only. You're driving on the road or something. Whoa, you're so sophisticated. You know so much about music. You're so handsome and sophisticated. Thank you, Real Viewer 42069. Greatly appreciate it. I think I'm sophisticated too. Love Lord chases the reach. Yes! Yes! Look, I don't like praying for other people's downfall either, but if it's gotta be someone, then Left Lord might as well be that person. All right, folks. We gotta choke up on the bat right now. Avion, good tidings. Bears for L, good tidings. We gotta stay in the Joey Wheeler seat, my friends. Kissing the piano is such an inspiring line. It's just like when you give it like the lightest touch, but people don't understand. Unless you're classical music pilled, like it's really hard to play quietly on a piano, especially when you're trying to fill a concert hall. If you play too quietly, you can still press the keys down, but you'll get a ghost note. You won't hear a note at all. You can press the note down. If you press it slowly enough and you try to play too quiet by accident, you'll accidentally not get any sound that comes out. You know what I mean? It's like the opposite of when you're farting and you're like, oh, this one's gonna be silent for sure. And then you fart and it's like the loudest thing that anyone's ever heard. This is the opposite of that. This is the official classical music explanation of the opposite of that, folks. You don't want to know how the foot pedals are being pressed? I'm kissing the foot pedals every day of the week, friends. Okay, that's disgusting. Why would I say that? All right, 1 tile away from Tenpai. I mean, this is a lovely hand to be able to do that with. Just a red dragon one Dora tile to get things going, to wet my whistle, if you will. I mean, this is not necessarily a good safe tile to keep, but if we draw into another copy of the Dora, we could accept another copy of the Dora. So hey, no complaints here. Hey, no, this is not a 5th encore. We're just chatting. Girl Luigi, good tidings. Vessel cooking coq au vin right now. My house smells divine. Okay, did you bring it up for the class to share? Those are fighting words. You're gonna drop that your house smells divine? Thanks for the invite, TFTI. Okay, there's a 6 of bamboo. We would love to see that in our hand. Of course, I wouldn't. No! Someone's thinking about pawning right now. Someone's thinking about pawning, you sussy baka. You almost ruined my hopes and dreams, you a-hole. Here we go. Live cereal, good tidings, good tidings. So for those of you who are joining now, let me catch you up to speed so far. Oh, and there's the inside Suji trap. Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting clapped. What we have just talked about on stream is, number 1, I'm accidentally under an influence. Not the influence, but an influence, okay? I accidentally drank a CBD seltzer with lunch today, and I'm so relaxed I can see the effing matrix, okay? I'm so relaxed that my brain feels different. It feels wobbly wobbly. It feels different than how it usually is. Second thing, last night Beth and I saw Yuja Wang in concert. She played 5 encores. We were stuck there until 10 p.m. Don't get me wrong, it was very exciting to watch a maestro at work. On the other hand, it was very hot and stuffy in that room. It was a challenging environment to be in. Which brand of CBD seltzer? I think it was called like Rogue or something. I think it was called like Rogue. And trust me, it's making me feel like a rogue right now. I'm feeling like ooh, we could go stealing. Like, I don't know. I feel free. I feel like to quote Katy Perry, I'm feeling sexy and free, you know? Pure double sequence, Tanya, Dora, 2 red 5s. I mean, if we don't win, at least Right Lord can die. That's one way we can get out of this. I'd love to feel that calm and relaxed. I don't know, because I am feeling calm and relaxed, but somehow it is not as pleasurable as you might imagine, which is a very weird way of saying that, but like, who cares? It's my Twitch channel, right? We could say whatever the heck we want. Oh, he's so bad. He's such a bad boy. Yo, I did see a great t-shirt while we were out in public. Mexican Jesus, good tidings. I saw this little kid who was wearing a shirt that said, "Blessed by God, spoiled by grandma, protected by both." And I was like, that goes so fucking hard. That's unbelievable. Woo! This hand also goes hard. Please let me call Ricci. No! Right Lord with the Ricci. Can we kill? Oh, I'd love to kill. I'd love to kill Right Lord here. I think we have to fight a little bit here. I think we have to fight a little bit here. Oh, no, folks. But this is also not bad. We can pawn either of these to get into Senpai. Sure, it's not the 5, 6, 7 Sanshokes of our dreams. That's okay. Maybe it can be the Sanshokes of our memes, folks. We have nothing safe. Just throw us 2 of circles. If that deals us in, we are truly not the chosen one. Electric Crayon, good tidings. Good tidings. I'm not religious and I love that shirt. I'm not religious and I love that shirt. It was a wonderful shirt to behold. To just revel in the splendor of that shirt, you know? Okay, there's a 5 of characters. I don't necessarily love that. Can I tell you something? I'm not necessarily in love with that, but I am in love with the idea of Right Lord throwing a 5 of characters. Maybe we can some nights I stay up playing Ricci Mahjong. Please, I need there to be no justice in the world. I need there to be no justice in the world, and I need there to be evil in the world. I need there to be a little bit of evil in the world. That's the only way that we can win this hand, okay? Yusung, is it wrong to harness the... Hey, am I the asshole for harnessing the power of evil during my Ricci Mahjong games? Chat decided not the a-hole. Sometimes you gotta harness the power of darkness, like Riku when imbued with the powers of Ansem in Kingdom Hearts 1 and beyond. Sometimes you have to harness the power of darkness to win the game, okay? Goblin mode Mahjong. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we're just throwing the world's most dangerous tiles. I mean, I don't know. Nobody's really throwing, you know, the cash money circle tiles that we so need. I mean, it feels good to be evil. What do you want me to say? That one genuinely felt, this is a spirit breaker. Just imagine Right Lord's Twitch chat right now. Despondent. There's an awkwardness in the air right now, being like, oh no, is the streamer actually okay? Or is it the CBD seltzer water that they were drinking that really set them for a loop? All right, this is, oh no, folks. Okay, what do we want to see? Westwind, followed by a red dragon. When do we want to see it? Now. Mythers, good tidings, good tidings. Oh, I'll happily redeal this hand. Please, all of us Northwind. Yes! Oh, and there it is. Oh, and deal me into the nuts, please. Okay, this is not the nuts, but it's better than whatever garbage we had last time, right? Last time on Dragon Ball Z. My favorite shirt is that this kid made a drawing of Yoshi the dinosaur, but his handwriting was hilarious and read, yo shit, he dinosaur. Okay, that's incredible. That's incredible. Sometimes the world works in mysterious ways. Right Lord pawning the Vivian Westwind. I hate that. Don't pawn the Southwind as well. Thank you very much. Right Lord is going for a flush in the circle suit or the bamboo suit. Hopefully it's not the bamboo suit because that is the suit of the Dora. It's a little disheartening. Oh, Right Lord's gonna pawn that one as well. Okay. This is what we like to call a terrible situation because I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna win this one. And if Right Lord wins a beef sizable enough hand, right? If Right Lord wins a beef sizable enough hand, we're screwed. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but we're more screwed than we could ever have possibly fathomed before. I mean, this is not that bad, right? All we need to draw is another 3 of bamboo or a 6 of bamboo. I have no idea what Right Lord's going for, by the way. I have genuinely no idea. I mean, it's going swimmingly, right? This hand is blessed by God, spoiled by grandma, and protected by both right now. We can still throw the 3 of circles. We are 1 tile away. The one piece is real from a little Riichi Pinfu action. Oh, we can throw. Oh, we got safe tiles, folks. Oh, we got safe tiles right now. Now, at the same time, I genuinely don't know what Right Lord's going for. They've discarded all 3 suits. Maybe they're going for like the worst Yakuman you've ever seen, all honors. But honestly, if they have that, they have that. I want a chance to Pinfu Red 5 Dora this hand. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of nice. Can we even call Riichi to hopefully kill Left Lord? I mean, if we get a direct hit Hans, you know what I mean? If we're throwing Hans right now, that could be something. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Dora, pure double sequence. That's some Mongon, like the Hanemon, right? The Hanemon is kind of within our grasp. Uh-oh. Oh, Right Lord, do you effing have all triplets? You better not have all triplets, you sussy baka. Here we go. Here we go, folks. That's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. Call me a indie jazz band that I like, the way that's bad, not good. Right Lord has a half outside hand or something along those lines. Okay, I'm feeling beef horrible enough right now. We would just like to win this hand, or we would like for someone else to win this hand so we don't have to get our hands dirty. You know what I mean? Oh, you're saying you're such a coward? It's called having a diversified portfolio. Please look it up. Here we go. Is anybody looking forward to anything this week? I mean, I'm so excited. I've been reshelling my DS. Right now, my coffee table is entirely out of commission. My coffee table is covered in Nintendo DS Lite parts. And we never call Riichi here. Do we? Do we? Because this is not even the pure double sequence of our dreams. This is not even the pure double sequence of our dreams. This is just Pinfu Red 5 Dora. And there it is. Ah, we would have gotten Sumo Ipatsu! Woo! Okay, that hurts. Don't get me wrong. That hurts. Mother's Day went well. I did buy my mom some flowers. Mother's Day was kind of goated in that sense. The gifts went swimmingly, went smoothly. Adam Levin, good tidings. Also happened to get everyone in chat's mom some flowers as well. Cause and I don't know how to tell you this, but we're banging. No. I'm under an influence today. Pay out the semi-doubters. TY, my mom loved them. Oh my god. Shoes out. Ghost Punk, that just made Beth. You got the coveted Beth laughter from the other room trophy. Rice Mango Man, good tidings. Hey Beth, can I trouble you for some ice, please? Thank you so much. All my ice melted. Thank you. Okay, everyone's saying hi, Beth. Beth says hi, everyone. He. Okay, start the channel points casino, folks. I have no idea. If my mind is going to last long enough for the entirety of this stream. I genuinely have no thoughts in my head right now. My mom had a really nice time and greatly enjoyed your piano playing. What happened? Because didn't any people used to hate online when other people were like, I'm banging your mom, but now people are writing like really thoughtful dates that I'm having with your mom? What's going on there? I mean, I guess I'm happy for everyone in that scenario, you know? Oh, hey, Yusung, thanks for doing the 20 questions to fall in love with my mom. She had a lovely discussion. You're a nice boy. I trust you treat her right. What we gotta start over. We gotta burn this community down to the ground and start all over. We need a new set of customs, a new set of insight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just want my mom to be happy. For my mom to pull a guy in his 20s is impressive. Yeah, but like, you know how people like, oh yeah, guy in his 20s, they're like a young stallion. I'm like an old donkey, okay? I'm not. The body is just a mess right now. It's creaky bones, mismatched parts. If I was being sold on eBay, the category would be parts only. Read description. Deviants, good tidings. All right, is the channel points casino going right now? Oh, it absolutely is. Dude, semi believers are kind of feeling the heat right now. Semi believers are feeling God in this Chili's tonight, folks. Oh my God, fresh ice is kind of incredible. Fresh ice, I don't care who hears this. Fresh ice is nice. Fresh ice is absolutely nice. Gotta load into the Jade Room really quick. I'm taking a moment of silence because you never know when the queue's gonna pop. El Buen Berna, good tidings. Good tidings. Welcome. Uwu Owo to you and yours. I've been outfit voting for sure. Merch has gotten too expensive. I understand that in the past there was like a presidential candidate that ran on the single issue platform of the rent is too damn high, but I don't want to swear in the first seconds of the video. Excuse me. Somebody get a bar of soap to wash out my mouth with. By the way, I would vote for that candidate. I mean, I don't know. If you ran with the premise of like the rent is too dang high, I just have to vet you to make sure all your other positions are not like, yeah, and we get the aliens too. You know what I mean? But it's a good position to have. I agree. The rent's absolutely astronomical. But merch, when did merch become too expensive? Beth and I were walking around in an anime goods store. We saw an acrylic stand of a HoloLive VTuber that we both like. I say we both like to shield myself. It's mostly me. Oh, Yisung, who's your HoloLive Oshi? I don't have to tell you, okay? This is not a deposition. My lawyer is not president, and it's Fauna. Of course it's Fauna. Why would it be anyone else? Crosslord maybe with the Yakuman, okay. It's not like I wanted to play this game anyway. I mean, I don't even want to deal in with I don't want to. Woo! Okay, I might have to start folding right now. I might genuinely have to start folding. Oh, you sound really glad I clicked onto this epic thumbnail. Le epic memes. Your thumbnail pog face was so good, and now you're folding. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, Turkey Boom, good tidings. I'm telling you right now, 15 minutes from now, we're gonna get a Yakuman. I'm calling my shot. Babe Ruth pointing to the outfield. Yakuman Gaming. But why are our acrylic stands $30? They definitely, look, I am no economist, but they definitely do not cost $30 to make. They cost $5 to make. I simply do not understand why merch is so expensive these days. I mean, I suppose everything is too expensive. You know what I mean? I suppose genuinely everything is too expensive. Can I even throw this Nolan Northwind? Oh, okay, a crossword. Do you have a Yakuman? Oh my God, my heart stopped for a second. My heart genuinely stopped for a second. I mean, that's a good thumbnail shot for sure. That's a good thumbnail shot. At least we're not sitting in Right Lord's dealer's seat. Of course, you don't want to see that. A Crosslord sitting extremely pretty in East 1 with a banger of a hand right now. But anyway, I just think that the anime stuff is way too expensive. But we did also see, like, I'm a sucker for stuff. Like, we saw a stuffed Fuecoco Pokemon plush, and I was like, holy smokes. How do I refinance my entire life such that I can afford this Fuecoco plush? This seems amazing. We also saw this League of Legends character. It was like this extremely ornate League of Legends figurine for Elementalist Lux. The skin for Elementalist Lux. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. I could spend $356 for a figurine of Elementalist Lux to remind me of when teenagers were saying extremely rude things to me while I was playing League of Legends. Oh, to be bullied by teenagers while playing League. Oh, thank you so. Oh, I love being reminded. Oh, thank you so much. Jerboa, good tidings, good tidings. I mean, plushies are cool. Plushies are definitely cool. I've always said this, and this might offend some people, but I've always said this. Plushies make my blood rushies. Beth is laughing from the other room. The pie piece, good tidings. I mean, that's just true. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You saying, is that a joke? No, it's a poignant universal fact. Yo, can I tell you something else that I said that was also very, like, so true? I came up with possibly the best mnemonic device you've ever heard in your entire life, okay? So Beth and I, last night, we were parked in a big parking structure. And we were row A, level P3. Row A, level P3. And we were like, how do we remember this? How do we remember this? Take a photo? No. Too easy. Here is how we remembered it. And I came up with this, okay? And I'm not asking you to call me a modern day Einstein, but like consider it for a second. Here we go. Row A boat gently down P3. Yup. You can pick your jaw up from off the floor. 7-Up, all my AP3's gone. So true. So true. Yup. Okay, this community's good. We don't have to burn it down to the ground anymore. Man, this stream really hit both sides of the emotional spectrum right here, okay? Ravioli Sumo, I bought a big Snoopy plush at Universal Studios. Yo, Beth got her mom a card that had the Woodstock character from Snoopy. That's the little bird, right, from Snoopy. And because Beth's mom really likes Snoopy, and so Beth got her mom this card for Mother's Day, and at dinner we were with her family, extended family, right? And you could like pull a tab or something, and then Woodstock would pop out of the tab and be like, hello. Like it's like, the paper is like, I'm gonna give you a hug. You know? It was an absolute hit, folks. It was an absolute hit. I don't know what I'm discarding here. I genuinely have no idea how this hand wins. This hand is an absolute gosh dang disaster right now. Everyone at the table wanted a turn with a nice Hallmark card that Beth got. It was an absolute delight. How do you feel about... I feel like those gimmick cards, honestly, they do the trick. Other cool cards include Scratch and Sniffs. Do you think that's safe? I don't know. I don't know why I'm like, are Scratch and Sniff cards killing me? But I do think that Scratch and Sniff cards are really, really fun. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's not like a gateway drug, you know what I mean? Like first you're scratching, then you're sniffing, then you're snorting. You know what I mean? Hopefully it doesn't encourage kids to do bad stuff. But I remember as a kid, I loved scratching and sniffing. You know what I mean? Oh, you sung, you must have a musk kink? Get out of here. You get out of here. This is not that kind of a stream, folks. Apple's Dragon, good tidings. No one was saying that but me. Yeah, I know, but I'm scared. I'm scared of other people saying it to me. It's anyone's game. Right Lord and a Crosslord and Right Lord have been swapping points. It's fine. It's anyone's game right now. This is a banger. This is a banger of a hand that called upon and drowned the whole land. He has a Musk kink that he calls it X. It's really sad. Like whenever someone actually calls it X, and maybe one day I'll start calling it X, but that's just like sad. Do you know what I mean? It does not deserve to be made fun of. It deserves a solemn like, oh, we lost another one. You know? That's genuinely how I feel about people who call it X. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Why is this hand a banger? Why is this hand an absolute a slapper right now? Are we in Tenpai? Is this Tenpai? It's like so close to being in Tenpai. What do we want to draw? I mean, the nuts draw? Dude, I'll take that, right? It's a double pair weight. This is the story of a pond that called the Ricci and drowned the whole world. Okay, sorry. But Ricci, red 5, Ricci, Akka. I'm going Akka, excuse me, folks. This is a 3 on hand that feels all right. Now, if you're not going to give me the tiles that I require, 4 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo, can we at least draw and discard a 7 of bamboo? 7 of bamboo would allow us to set an inadvertent Suji trap, and I cannot wait to slurp the carcasses. Slurp from the carcasses of all 3 opponents here at this table. It's a sick Ricci. Jerboa, thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. If I could anime merch beanbag. I need a beanbag chair. It's never gonna happen because I always do this. I'm very, you know how I just like I take my time with big furniture decisions. And you're like, Yousung, it's a beanbag chair. I know, but I wanted to tie the room together. Oh my god. But that's true. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so sorry, officer. If having a hard time finding a comfy beanbag chair because I want the beanbag chair to tie the whole room together is a crime, lock me up. Lock me up right now. Didn't realize this was literally 1984. Didn't realize I was being accused and jailed because of thought crime. Thought crime. What am I posting? Thirst traps on the internet? Hey! This is a serious discussion. There's no time for jokes. But yeah, I think next week, and this is how you know I'm serious, okay? This is how you know I'm serious. You have my word on it, okay? Next week, I will seriously and earnestly start exploring, starting on Wednesday, IKEA desks. Why? Because we hear that some of the desktops that I might be liking are coming back into stock. Oh, I'm thinking we're back. I'm thinking that the Berkant desktop with the friendly rounded corners has never been less Jover than it is right now. We're in IKEA, okay? We're in those department store guts eating the meatballs. Why am I such a weirdo? It doesn't even matter. You got any info on a good L-shaped desk? Why? Because you're trying to insinuate that I'm catching L's so that the shape of a desk could help me catch L's? Perchance? I don't really like the idea of an L-shaped desk. I don't know. Just the way that it's in this room right now, there's like a good 2 or 3 feet of space to the left of the desk that could, like a beanbag chair would go unbelievably hard there. All right, me and Right Lord and I, we're tangoing with death right now. That's fine. 2 Ricci sticks left over from the night before. Now, don't know if you understand the assignment, folks. Oh, he understood the assignment. 10 times that Joe Biden absolutely ate on Twitter. Time number 1, he posted himself with sunglasses. The assignment right now is not just to win with a glorious hand, but to win with any hand. Any hand here goes incredibly hard because not only do we win the hand, we get to pick up both Ricci sticks for an extra 2,000 points. That's not nothing. You're gonna scoff at 2,000 points? Do you have any good info on a W-shaped desk? Deviants, thank you for asking. I don't. And also a W-shaped desk, probably not very ergonomically sound, but I appreciate what you're trying to insinuate. That I'm catching so many dubs over here that my desk also needs to be in the shape of one to help. I need to utilize a whole ass corner. I mean, it's nice if you can get it into a corner. It's absolutely nice, but this is too morbid of a phrase to use, but I kind of dug my own grave here because I made this frame look really nice. Plant, fake plant, Kirby plush, little painting, Odd Taxi poster, an anime that poster that Beth got me because we watched the anime together and we both really liked it. This looks really nice. If I ever move this desk, I am omega screwed, okay? There's no other angle in this room that even looks remotely as nice, and I wouldn't know how to handle that. Like, I think I would start have to use a green screen or something, you know? And don't get me wrong, I like the aesthetic of that, but I just don't want to be a green screen Gary, you know? I think that it's kind of annoying, and I know maybe I'm complaining about spilled milk or something, but I think it's annoying to have a green screen on and off the whole time. Hey, why was the green screen operator? Oh, no, hang on. This is a good joke. This is a good joke. If you're driving right now, pull the F over. This is a great joke. You're gonna lose your socks over this one, okay? Your socks are gonna get rocked with this one. Why was the green screen always getting involved in interpersonal drama? Because the green screen was always green with jealousy. Yeah. Yusung, what is it like to redefine comedy? Oh, please. I put on my pants one leg at a time, just like everybody else. Bravo, thank you. Yukiona, thank you. ZY Oxygen, good tidings. And now what do? I'm gonna give you 5 encore jokes. Like I'm a pianist who maybe doesn't understand that some people in their audience need to go home right now. Lil Wage, good tidings. All greens with jealousy, so true. Right Lord is starting to have like really terrifying discards. So does Left Lord. Left Lord could be having a flush in the oh, okay, I hate that. Absolutely hate that. Now what do I do here? This is a sick fold. Oh my god, are you seeing this right now? Instead of just folding with the character tiles, we can throw the 6 of bamboo, and now we can probably throw the 5 of bamboo because it's inside Tsuji, right? They've discarded an 8. I know that they can't have a 6-7 in their hand. They discarded a 2. I know that they can't have a 3-4 in their hand. 5 is most likely safe. They could have a pair, don't get me wrong, but that's not very likely. And so I think we can go for it. And now if we draw into a 4 of circles, we have a nasty little chasing Ricci that we are able to call, folks. And isn't that delightful? Isn't it beginning to look a lot like Christmas, where in this society, instead of celebrating Christmas cheer, we celebrate emotional devastation, folks? Many people are saying this. Chibli, Ripley, Olivia Munn. Chocolate milk or strawberry milk? Mocha X Matcha, you're looking to get me in trouble. This is some, I mean, you shouldn't talk about politics. That's what they tell you day one of being live on twitch.tv. Shouldn't get into any hot water by talking about, you know, spicy political takes, if you will. I'm going to fold here. Unfortunately, I know we're in the dealer's seat. I don't think this hand has enough time to get into the end zone, folks. 4 tiles left, and we might have to discard something spicy to get there. I do not think so. Evangelion 1.3.1. We do not get into Tenpai here. This is a little bit risky, but I think it's our safest bet right now, all things considered. I don't throw the Nolan Northwind here. Why? Because I'm a cautious Christopher. Absolutely a cautious Christopher. And now, do you understand the assignment? 3 Reichi sticks from the night before. The aim of this game, again, the aim of this round is not to win with a gigantic hand. And with these starting tiles, we are not going to win with a gigantic starting hand. But instead, it's just to win with a 1-han hand. Anything here goes. Like we're Gwyneth Paltrow? No. Like we're a famous movie musical. Who is that famous actress that's in Anything Goes? And then she's in like a lot of musicals and stuff. And her name kind of sounds like Gwyneth Paltrow, but it's not Gwyneth Paltrow. This is where Northern Lion skills would really come in handy. Careening into South 1. No one's taken a giant lead yet. Sutton Foster, thank you so much. Hey, why did the musical theater fan like indie rock? Why did the musical theater fan like indie rock so much? Because they really got into Sutton Foster the people. All these other kids with their intermissions, you better overture. Recapitulation of the theme. Beth laughing from the other room. We did it. We did it. What was cool about hearing Chopin ballads performed live, though, was genuinely you could hear the influence of Chopin on Kingdom Hearts music. Genuinely. That was a very cool moment to witness. Like, oh yeah, this is absolutely what they were cooking in Kingdom Hearts as well. You know, the flavors, like this was obviously inspired by this. This was inspired by this. When you're fighting on Destiny Islands and you're fighting Darkseid for the first time, this is what you're hearing. Low grumbling themes in the left hand and the lower registers, followed by vast arpeggios in the right hand, because we're cooking right now. R.I.P. Sanshokes. I know we had a chance at a 1, 2, 3 Sanshokes, but here's the thing about Sanshokes. I don't give two shakes for Sanshokes. Sorry to offend anyone here, but again, White Dragon only hand nets us, you know, a 1,000 point hand plus 3,000 plus 600 here. We're going to the effing moon here, folks. Don't know how to tell you this, but we're going to the effing moon here. Yoko Shimamura, the queen? No, absolutely queen status. Good joke, and we have 5 more. Wouldn't you prefer that I put the 5 jokes just on the program? I genuinely think we would be living in a utopia. And there it is, folks. Sun Foster D's nuts. Sorry, that's just inappropriate. Doesn't make any sense and is inappropriate. I'm just ecstatic right now that I've made it into Tenpai, folks. And not only that, we can win on a very inconspicuous tile. The 9 of circles. Please, folks, the power of organized prayer. We can win on the 9 of circles. We just need someone to discard it. And suddenly we might be able to take a very small but meaningful lead here in South 1, as I like to call it, South Fun. Blessed by God, spoiled by grandma, protected by both. There's no way we lose this one. Okay, we might. Okay. Turns out grandma is maybe taking a nap right now. We might not be getting as protected as one needs to be to navigate the murky waters of Riichi Mahjong. Oh, please. 9 of circles is looking very safe. Who needs it when we can just draw our winning tile ourselves? So check this out. 1,100 points. It's gonna become 4,700 points. Oh, quick maths as well. Holy smokes. We are so back. It is not Jover, folks. It is not Jover. We are in there. Grandma is right, Lord. And Zendaya is Michi. Grandma is right, Lord. Danny DeVito is dealer. I also need to tell you something. I don't know, maybe this is going to be disappointing, but I've been writing a lot of Riichi Mahjong song parodies lately. You know where I've been getting my most inspiration from? And this is messed up. I don't know if I'm still going to have your respect after this. Oh, I never had it? Oh, okay, thanks. I've been getting a lot of inspiration from the Glee soundtrack. The soundtrack to the TV show Glee. Now, did I watch Glee back in the day? Yeah, like only the first season or 3. What can you say? We are who we are. We were all young once. You know what I mean? We all made mistakes. But here's the thing about the Glee covers, folks. Because the Mahjong song parodies rely on me finding, oh, okay, suddenly this hand is a monster if we draw into 7 of circles. Are we even in Tenpai if we do that? I'm not sure if we are, which is, woo! Okay. Disgusting, nasty hand right now. Just an absolute nasty. What happened here? Folks? Any tile in the bamboo suit gets us into Tenpai. Holy moly. Goosebumps when you mention Glee. Da, 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 da. That's the Don't Stop Believing. Genuine flashbacks, right? We slam the Riichi here no matter what, please. Okay, what do we even throw here? What do we Henry David Thoreau? That's gotta twice pure double sequence. What? Oh, in 15 minutes, we're gonna get a Yakuman, and guess what? Now it is 15 minutes later. And there it is. Show me the monies. Show me that 6 of bamboo, friends. Oh, he is amped, folks. He is ready. He is hyped up. He has been drinking too many energy beverages. So calm. He's still under an influence right now. Twice pure double sequence. Let me put that on the thumbnail, okay? Don't make me have to write out the words twice pure double sequence. I'm gonna take this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta take this Ricci Pinfutanyo Red 5 pure double sequence. Show me Orador as well. Oh! Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Mangans, 6 sons and some more. And there it is, folks. And there it is, folks. If I did not drink the CBD beverage from earlier, my nose would have started bleeding there. God, I love when I have this stream on very quietly in the background during work and all I hear is Yusung screaming. I mean, I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm genuinely honored I could be a part of your workday in that manner. Genuinely. That brings me a lot of joy. What do I do? So here's the weird thing about this hand, okay? It's weird, it's kind of quirky, it's kind of adorkable. Who are we? Zoe Deschanel in a leading role? What do we do here? We don't pawn the white dragon if it comes out. Okay, that makes things incredibly awkward too. Because now you're gonna try to make me act up. You're gonna make me try to slide in those DMs. Haha, you're so cute, haha. But we don't actually want to haha, you're so cute, haha. What we want is just to be able to win this hand with like a nothing hand, right? We want to be able to move us into South 4, or pardon the French, schmoove us into South 4 without getting a scratch all over our new car. Yo, speaking of new cars, Beth got a new car. Holy smokes, it's got features in it, okay? It's got features in it. Like a Kendrick Lamar single. Oh, it's got some features in it, okay? When you back up and like you're parallel parking, the rear view mirrors tilt downwards. It's like when I deal into some bad Ricci Mahjong hands, I start to tilt downwards. Dude, this car is also tilting downwards. It's magical. It's magical. Y'all got features? It's got Apple Play or whatever. So it just, you know, you can plug your phone in and suddenly the navigation just works like a charm. Should I just fold here? I mean, this hand is kind of, it's White Dragon, Red 5 Dora, but like, is it though? It doesn't really ever get to that point. I think what would make this hand spicy is if we cheat into a 3 of characters. That is the only way where I'm like, oh, okay. A little sriracha on these steamed vegetables makes it palatable. Getting a new car is finding out everything that they've added to cars in the last decade. I could not believe the feature bloat or just like the power creep that they've been adding to cars. There's so many like safety features as well. Like my rear view, my blind spot monitors, I have like a little light that comes on, but her blind spot monitors, holy moly. They have like a loud sound. They just feel more responsive and helpful and actually alerting. It's got a CD player. Unfortunately, no CD player, but I'm cooking up some Spotify playlists on the regular. You know what I mean? Someone's in Tempa here. Left Lord has cheed, probably opening their hand for some kind of zuzzy little Tanya or something. Do I chi here? A Tribe Called Quest? Do I chi? Do I pawn it? I mean, the 2 of characters is probably looking like our pair, so chiing into a 2 of characters or a 5 of characters is kind of interesting. 8 of characters was literally just thrown, and I think Left Lord didn't switch up their hands, so I think 8 of characters is actually a beef safe enough tile. Remember, Bashi, remember when people didn't like the fact that people were adding seatbelts to cars? What's next? I'm gonna need a license to toast my own damn toast in my toaster? No, for sure. Definitely people are hesitant to change, but don't get me wrong. I think some aspects have changed. Not all change is good. Recently, I saw a Cybertruck. You know? That was a little ox sauce, not gonna lie. I've only been driving for a little bit more than a decade, and I've gone through 6 cars because I always buy cheap shitters, but I love them. Honestly, whatever floats the boat right now, because cars are, holy moly. I don't know how this is possible, but the prices of used cars have gone up. Like, no, they're used. Like, do I need to go in and talk to some people? Like, you understand that these are used cars, right? I'm not saying that they're bad. Of course not. The value proposition on a used car is heckin' awesome if you can find a good deal or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, how have the prices... You expect me to be able to afford a car when I'm paying $30 for a Ceres Fauna acrylic stand? Excuse you, that doesn't happen. Anime goods are too expensive, and car stuff is too expensive. Cars are too expensive now. How am I supposed to buy anime goods? It's like that drill tweet. Please help, my family is starving. Stop buying candles. I can't stop buying candles. I mean, we didn't buy any of the anime goods, but every single time. Like, is there a franchise that you walk past and you're just like, God damn it. You know what I mean? Every time we walk past a Spy Family merch stand, oh my God. Like it genuinely pains my soul to not buy anything. I know I'm such a weak little consumer, but look at this. Look at how determined she is. Look at how determined she is. Doesn't that inspire you? It genuinely inspires me. And then we saw like a figurine of Anya from Spy Family, and she was in her sports gear and she had a tennis racket, and we were like, ah! So freaking cute! It was so unbelievably cute, folks. So unbelievably cute. So this is a weirdo situation where we could have 3, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I don't know. Where we could have pure straight, or we could have just a seat wind, prevalent wind. Both situations are beef good enough for me. Violet is gonna call a Ricci. I mean, I don't necessarily hate the idea of pushing here because we don't have a lot of safe tiles, but Left Lord, wowzers. Whoa, wowzers. They're gonna push for it. Maybe we can just fold here because one of yous guys over here is gonna win. I kind of just want to move, B. Get out the way, B. Get out the way, you know? It'd be kind of be nice with it, not gonna lie. Oh, dude, I know, absolutely. A lot of the Cybertrucks were you know, faced with heavy recalls as well. Hey, all the Cybertrucks calling recall. What are they doing? Pressing B in Summoner's Rift? Okay, I'm so sorry. I cut away from the action for that. Okay, and I've just received confirmation that the cameraman has been fired. I've received confirmation that the camera person has been fired. Crosslord, do not give up. Do not relinquish yourself into that good night. You can win this game. You can. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. You started this game off with 3 little dragons. You do not have to surrender right now. Tesla can suck eggs? No, absolutely. I will say though, several people that we do know as members of our extended family do happen to drive the one that shall not be named Tesla cars. And so Beth and I are like, okay, we hope all of them fail, except for the ones that our extended family members might be in. Because, I don't know, we don't talk to them that much, but we don't necessarily want anything bad to happen. It's like, you know, it's hard to explain to like a aunt or an uncle, like, hey, you know, like apartheid, you know what I mean? That's like a hard, don't get me wrong, it's a valiant effort. It's always worth the effort to put in. Sometimes it just does not work. Sometimes it just does not work. South 3, we're sitting in first place. Would like to keep this game moving along like we're the All-American rejects. Not gonna lie to you there. I mean, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Is it good? No. Unfortunately, it's actually really, really bad. How do we improve this hand? I have no idea, folks. I genuinely have no idea. There's another 4? Maybe we could have kept that and thrown the 9, but we're a long ways away from Tanyao dreaming. Yeah, exactly. Just not while the extended family's involved. But if they could fail, you know, that's okay. It's okay. Maybe politically the world would be in a slightly better place, you know? I will say, I don't necessarily hate the idea of never having to go to a gas station ever again, but like, have you considered the benefits of going to a gas station? You're literally 2 steps away from buying and eating the greatest Costco hot dog you've ever had in your entire life. Is that so bad? I plead to you, the open auditorium in which I stand. I plead with everyone here today. Is that so bad? You know what I mean? Okay, what do we want to see here? We want to see a 7 of characters. I mean, 1 has already been thrown. I don't. 2 have already been thrown! I really don't like that. It's really unlikely that we get a 7 of characters now, but if we do, we have a nice little Suji trap, right? We call Ricci on the 5. They think I'm not waiting with a 6-7. Of course I'm not. I have something much, much worse in my hand. So that's something interesting to consider as well. This, I cannot, folks, I cannot in good faith call a Ricci on this. And yet I will, because we have the Suji trap. I don't know. If people are paying attention to the lag that occurs, like the fact that every time a 7 of characters has come out, someone is thinking about something, then maybe no one's gonna deal into me. But I mean, if this is a fairly decent situation for someone else to push with a 7 of characters, I think. I've thrown 2 4 of characters. If we're gonna trap someone, if we're gonna snare someone here on this little mouse trap of psychological warfare that we're engaged in, this is that situation, folks. This is that situation. Don't they have chargers at Costco too? Oh, I'm sure they do. Never really seen them, but because I never really have to notice them. But yeah, getting snacks at a gas station, getting pizza from Costco, dude. Costco, this is not sponsored content, by the way. But they have big chocolate chip cookies now. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It is a cookie that is so large that you could, like, I'm a size king now. You know, this cookie is so large you could lose yourself and then re-find yourself in this cookie. Not all those who wander are lost. And it's warm too. Oh my God. Catch me moaning in ecstasy eating in the Costco food court. It's so good. It's so good. Riddle me this, Your Honor. Gas station slushy, lavender lily. That is so unbelievably effing funny. I think more lawyers need to go in the courtroom and say, riddle me this, jury. Why do we park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? I rest you my case. I just think saying riddle me this is very affable. I think saying riddle me this is very charming. How did we not get into... Oh, Sebastian the Crab. Oh, Sebastian the Crab. Oh, Sebastian the Crab. Oh, it is anyone's game now. Oh, it is anyone's game. Left Lord running the table right now. But this hand is the hand that I understand. This hand gets us back in it, kinda, maybe, sorta. Amon gone out of nowhere. Under the Sea bringing the absolute heat right now. Sebastian the Crab showing the whole table why you should always fear the crustaceans in your life. Pawning there is not bad at all. And now there's some doom and gloom at the table. Is there not, Your Honor? Riddle me this. Why, for other people, is it only prevalent wind, but for me, it's sea wind and prevalent wind. This is a great situation to be in. So one of these is going to be our pair, but the other one is going to be our sequence. We love that. We keep the 7 of circles as a safe little tile. Lovely alliteration in that sentence as well. I have to haphazardly throw the door here, but again, sometimes you have to engage in a little bit of calculated evil in order to destroy your opponents, folks. Sometimes you have to engage in a little bit of calculated evil right now. Turkey Boom, not sure if I've hit you with the good tidings, but good tidings. I know that I would like the Ace Attorney games. You're talking to a guy that spent most of my childhood in Model UN doing the mock trial committees there. Of course I would love Ace Attorney. Hey, why did the lawyer play tennis so well? Oh, because they were getting ace attorneys. Hey, why did the lawyer have such an easy time getting home? Because they love to ace a turnkey. And we're gaming, folks, and we're gaming. It's electric right now. The atmosphere The atmosphere in the room that I'm sitting in, the chat right now, everything, the stadium is a buzz with life, folks. We don't know. This is an incredible sequence of events. Blue Penguin, good tidings. I just got here. You just came at the greatest part of the stream. I'm not gonna lie to you, not even a little bit. Crosslord, I need you to please draw into and discard another 9 of characters. This would be a tragic hand to lose right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. This hand, Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, and we get a chance to stop a Crosslord in their tracks, and we get to take the dealer seat away from Left Lord. This would be a wonderful situation, folks. Here we go. You know, Beth and I have a friend. Well, she's Beth's friend, really, but they're in law school, and it's always fascinating to hear people talk about the law. And I know, like because they actually know what they're talking about. Apparently, this is just something that I didn't know. Oh, thank you, Crosslord. And I'm not saying that I support this person whatsoever, but apparently Clarence Thomas wrote a really good opinion on affirmative action. And we cannot talk about this because we are on the internet right now. And I joke around about being like, we can't talk about politics here. Is a hot dog a sandwich? But we probably shouldn't talk about this. But apparently Clarence Thompson had a great opinion on affirmative action, where it was like, oh, okay, is this affirmative action based on race, or is it by income? You know, like, because affirmative action kind of means a lot less when it's, you know, still all rich people going into the schools. Anyway, hey, is a pizza a hot dog? What's going on here? Bark, bark, bark. I like talking to people who are in law school, though, or like lawyers, because they're just all such smart little cookies. You know what I mean? And this is a very infantilizing way of saying, like, I just like listening to people who are smarter than me. I love listening to people who are smarter than me talk. And it's like, you could listen to anyone in the world and you'd be happier than a pig in mud. Yeah, absolutely. But I like when people can speak with some sort of authority on any given subject, right? For some reason, that's just very addictive. Clarence F. Tompkins, yo, they are a great guest on Comedy Bang Bang. Though what a lovely Clarence F. Tompkins is a very funny Paul F. Tompkins character. No kidding. So what do we want to see here? I mean, this is a very reachy, pinfooable hand. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Left Lord has Green Dragon. I hate to see that, folks. I absolutely hate to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I ever dare to dream, folks? Do I ever dare to dream for Tanya? I think I dared to dream for Tanya just to try to kill whatever Left Lord is doing right now. Oh, but now things are a little bit awkward. I'm not really sure where we're going with this hand, folks. Not really sure where we're going. Would just love a cute little reachy pinfoo, if you will. I mean, we lose by a little or we lose by a lot. It's fine. I think it's very, very unlikely we deal ourselves into third place or last, right? If Right Lord or a Crosslord calls a reachy, then we have to be Mondo cautious. A little Mondo cautious action up in here. But anything besides that, I think we're fine to just keep pushing, you know? Tanya Juniors. Cake Judge. I've been really falling behind on my comedy podcast listenership, you know? I think for a while, because it just felt like work. Listening to comedy podcasts and making sure that all the edits were correct when I worked as a podcast producer, like it's hard to shake that feeling. Oh. And Right Lord saves the day from me again. They've gotten me in first place. I'm a 10. Oh, we're gaming. I had that entire game in my control the whole time. We are so effing back, folks. We are so effing back. Sphere of light, sphere of honesty. And this is why we reference Clarence Tompkins. Wait, what's his real name? I don't know. Oh, please. No comments about this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will be deleting those comments immediately. We can't. Other communities are the right places for that discussion, not here. Here we talk about whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich, and we can reference Foucault's Panopticon. The censorship isn't even that bad. Welcome to YouSungs 1984. Pay out the Omega Believers. 9% of the studio audience going home with riches that you could not even fathom. Clarence F. Tompkins, but that's Paul. That's the joke, right? What is his actual name? Clarence Thomas? Clarence Thomas, right? Is his actual name? And then Paul F. Tompkins is the comedian that we all know and love. Clarence Thomas. I knew it. Nobody here tells me anything. Every time I like don't know something, nobody here tells me anything. Hamsta, good tidings, good tidings. Run the Channel Points Casino one last fateful time as I turn on the air conditioning because it is getting a little too hot in here, folks. Ooh, oopsie, I might have to take all my clothes. No, they're staying on. Beth likes the manga. She's reading the manga. Beth, well, I don't know. I just asked Beth if the manga is good, and she said, So I don't know. Hopefully it's good. Rodrigo, TCG, good tidings. Hazanov, good tidings. How goes the Zhang? I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's never been less Jovera and never more. We're so back than we are right now. Chibli, Ripley, Olivia Munn, Ditto Transform, good tidings, good tidings. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We load into the game. The queue pops immediately. And we are in East 1, or as I like to call it, East Fun, with a pretty decent banger of a hand. Rare Satoru Gojo, legally distinct Satoru Gojo lookalike. Yo, I want a pair of those glasses. Like, the less practical glasses look, the more style. Oh, no. What is their elo right now? Oh, no. They're trapped in the prison realm right now. Oh, no. Okay, that's rough. I genuinely empathize with that, though. As someone who has demoted more than once, I absolutely empathize with them. Send that bozo back to gold. I mean, I just want to win. Now, if we happen to send a Crosslord back to gold in the process, there's nothing we can do. Our hands are kind of tied, right? Hands are kind of tied in that respect, but whoa. Okay, now our hand's looking alive, folks. Now our hand is feeling a certain type of way. But now it's like a sound effect that we saw in Nancy Drew. When a bone comes out of a coffin and it goes boing, we've got a mahjong hand to play right now. Well, now we try to make him demote with empathy. Giant Robo Sloth, thank you. Here in this community, we believe in restorative justice and, you know, lifting everyone up. These are the core tenets of our community. And, of course, can't forget about this one, praying for misfortune for others, especially when they're across the table from us here in this blood sport that is Richie Mahjong. Bread Bowl, good tidings, good tidings. Here we go. I mean, that's a pretty good tile, too. What am I supposed to... Oh, no. I mean, number one, this tile might deal into Right Lord. I don't know what Right Lord's cooking with. Number two, the monkey's paw is starting to curl, folks. The monkey's paw is getting yoked, okay? The monkey's paw has been hitting the reps at the gym lately. Oh, no. What do I do here? I mean, I suppose that is an okay thing to discard right now. Can still accept the Dora tile, right? Dora tile being that young 6 of characters, right? A New York 6 of characters, if you will. All right. Definitely want to see that 6 of characters in our hand. But hopefully Right Lord doesn't have a 6-7 right now. Ooh. White Dragon, red 5 with a chance for Dora. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. White Dragon with a chance of Dora. Oh, it's looking delicious, folks. Oh, it's looking absolutely fine right now. Restorative Elo, exactly what we're going for with this kind of a hand. We're trying to win. We're trying to claw our way back up the ranks, you know, where we belong in the hallowed halls of Master 3-star. Oh, what a divine little series of events that would be, folks. Never give up. YouSung is high and just got a victory for Super Believers. Okay, I'm not high. Let me be very, very clear. I am not under the influence, but I am under an influence of a seltzer waters CBD beverage. Right, Lord, just waiting for a 7 of characters. Oh yeah, I guess, you know, because there's some justice in the world, like their single tile weight gets to win you know, gets the win against my double-sided weight. Oh yeah, I guess that's okay that all the good little guys like me are getting punished. Right Lord is gonna mulligan that hand. I didn't even look that hard at that hand anyway. So what are we looking at here? Again, the door is the 6 of characters. That's kind of spooky. Definitely some spirits floating around the table. What a sick little pickup here in East 1, or as I like to call it, East Fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we would like to draw something like the 4 of characters. That would honestly go pretty horde here. We would like to draw something like the 5 of bamboo. That would also go pretty horde here. Yusung, why are you mispronouncing things? Because it's cool. The kids these days, they love mispronouncing things. An influence, not the influence. Again, officer, do you know how fast you were driving? Okay, let me just get this right off of get this out of the way. Officer, I am under an influence, but it's probably not the influence you're thinking of. So why don't you just check your preconceived notions at the door, bozo? Take some of these, call me in the morning. Adults love me. People in positions of authority love me. Butts Janels, why aren't you using the check words for north, south, east, and west? Butts Janels is being a stinker here. Or not stinker, just... I mean, depending on how you view it. Kinda, but not really. In Nancy Drew, we were playing a game set in Prague where we have to read like north, south, east, and west in Czech. And south, I think, had an N. It starts with an N. So I was calling south Nauth, and I was calling north Zorth or something. And I think east was Dreest, and west was like Threst or something. I'm not really sure. But you know, if the Nancy Drew mind rot continues, then we will probably end up calling it the Nancy Drew terminology before too long. Sniffly one, I'm always saying that. Many people are saying this. Many people are saying this indeed. Now, would it hurt? I mean, I think they just probably shut off the good tile pump at the factory, but would it really hurt for us to draw into some good tiles right now? This is the most reachy, pinfooable hand I've ever seen in my entire life, and yet we are having trouble rowing a boat gently down P3. Okay, I mean, this is, can we get the nut draw? Yes, we could get the nut draw. We could get the nut draw, which is 5 of bamboo. If we get the nut draw, oh wait, is that even the nut draw? I mean, okay, never mind. I thought we were gonna have a double-sided weight or a triple-sided weight. We're just gonna have a double-sided weight. No matter how we get into Tenpai with this hand, as we get a perfect Ishan 10, as written about in Riichi Book 1, folks, as written about in Riichi Book 1. I mean, this is less than an ideal Ishan 10 because, you know, this double-sided weight kind of gets its tiles cannibalized a little by our 8 of bamboos, right? Do we ever accept the Dora? I mean, we could just draw into the 6 of characters and throw away our 9 of characters and go for the Tanya meme dream. Like, that isn't even that bad. Holy smokes, we're gaming. And now this hand is disgusting all of a sudden. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, Hodora. Holy guacamole, folks. Do not skimp on the guacamole. We are in there. Not only that, we can, whoa, she a devil, she a bad little bee, she a rebel. Now it's effed, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, we're a little effed here. We're a little effed here because we might end up in Zuzzy Ferritin jail, and I'm never discarding the 6 of bamboo, okay? Or the 6 of characters. I can just tell you that much right off the bat. So what needs to happen? We draw into the third 6 of characters, and then we throw this away, and then we have a little pinfu action as we AWOL Nation sail into the end of East 1. Here we go. We're so back. It's never been less Jover than we are right now. Of course, we need some cooperation from the tiles right now. We're not, oh, the 4s are dead? So what do we need to see? We need to see someone throwing the Dora? That's not gonna happen. We need someone to throw the Dora if we want to pawn that and get into Tenpai, but we aren't going to get there. Crossroad with a double-sided weight. Right Lord with a double-sided weight. Not a very bumpy road, folks. A very bumpy road. It's like an unpaved gravel experience along the rim of the Grand Canyon. That's okay. Slowly, we will build up momentum. I will say this, though, as I look at this initial starting hand. Instead of the anime initial D, I'm feeling initially depressed right now with just the tiles that we are viewing right now. So this hand could become magical if we draw into 7 of bamboo and 3 of bamboo, but those need to happen like immediately. Est-ce que tu comprends? Il faut prendre ce deal immédiatement. Il faut pas attendre. We cannot wait. We need to be drawing these tiles immediately, folks. You saw why alienate the vast majority of the audience by speaking French? Surely you don't want, you're not just having an only child moment where you want everyone to look at your macaroni drawing and see that you're a special little boy, right? Oh, well, if you're gonna say that I'm a special little boy, I'm not gonna stop you. I guess I'm a special little boy who studied abroad in France. I mean, your words, not mine. Here we go. White Dragon isn't doing anything for us. So the nut draw, I repeat, I mean, I'm sounding like a broken record here. 7 of bamboo and 3 of bamboo. I mean, 1, 2, 3, is that anything? Is this anything? Guy with a butterfly meme, is this a winning hand? I don't think so. I think what we would really like to see here is now another 6 of characters or another 9 of characters, and we could get rid of this 1 and 2 of bamboo. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? It's because the 3 of bamboos have already been well discarded, folks. 3 of bamboos are already dripping down the drain, folks. All my apes gone. Oh, we can also, you're absolutely right, the pie piece. We could also get a itsu, which is the Japanese terminology for pure straight. If we draw into a 4 or a 5, we're looking pretty pog with our pants on the ground right now. Not gonna lie to you there. Suddenly we draw into a 2-4 shape, but it might be a little too late. You know what I mean? Yeah, this might be a little too late, because if we draw into a 5, maybe it's poggers, because then we can wait for the 3-6, like some mafias I know. But outside of that, I'm not sure this hand is as good as it needs to be for us to win. It wouldn't surprise me if one of these MFers, sorry for the language, just how we talk in the Riichi Mahjong business. Not me saying, hey, I don't want to say any A words or anything. Oh yeah, we just, hey, if you don't like how rough we talk in the Riichi Mahjong business, I guess you're not ready to be a gamer. Triple White Dragon on the discard. Blue Penguin. It's called having awful luck. Look it up. It's called having like the worst luck in the world, and not look it up in a condescending way. I say that entirely jokingly. You don't have to look anything up. I can be your hero. I'm stealing the name of someone in chat right now because I can be your hero often stops by in the Twitch chat, as they've done today. But you want to know anything in the world? I have enough common knowledge to probably answer any burning questions that you might have in your mind. What is the atomic number for helium? I think it's 1. It's either 1 or 2. Hydrogen, I think, is 1. Helium might be 2. That's kind of interesting, right? It's kind of interesting to think about. What else? What else would you want to know? How big is the Earth's circumference? I would say the Earth's circumference is larger than 3,000 miles. Here we go. It's pretty big. If I had a nickel for every time I heard those words, broke, I would die penniless. I would die penniless in the streets, folks. How big are D's nuts? Depends. Are you dragging them in across my forehead, or are you putting them in my mouth? Oh, it gets weird, folks. Oh, things get a little weird here. The Earth is at least 1 football stadium in length. Holy smokes, are we in this one, folks? Are you seeing this, Mr. Krabs? We are farmers. We are in this one. See, prevalent win 3 Dora, red 5, at least a Mongon, maybe more. At least a Mongon, maybe more. What do we want to see? We want to see that 7 of circles. This hand is nuts, folks. Woo! Okay, I mean, I don't even know what to do about that, but our hand can get a little bit. I mean, we could still chi into the 7, right, and discard the 5. Wow, really? Like a really old meme evolving an owl from the year like 2014. Oh, really? Okay, this hand is sick nasty right now. This hand is sick nasty right now. We live in a society. And we chi. And we chi, folks. And we chi. Oh my God, That's my what's that song? That's the hey yeah yeah yeah. Hey yeah, I said hey. Kindle lol, don't turn into the Joker, please. I want you to live. What do you get when a nice guy? I've not seen a lot of the Joker things, so my impressions are based on zero evidence. I don't know what the Joker I don't know what the recent Joker sounds like. Please, a one of circles, please, please. I know, want to know how I got these scars? I know that one. That movie was popular when I was still seeing movies. So everyone is folding. I need Right Lord to draw into another one of circles. I need Right Lord to deal into me, because if they do, folks, oh, it's going to be nasty. Oh, it's going to be absolutely delicious, because then suddenly their dealer lead is going to evaporate in the blink of an eye, right? Prevalent win 3 Dora. Prevalent win 3 Dora, red 5, red 5. This is a Hanemon. It is not just a Mongon, folks. Shinzetsu, welcome to the winner's POV. Ignore the fact that we are not in winner's POV right now, but it is like we are climbing to winner's POV as we speak. The Hey Ya Ya song is called What's Up? Is it? Or are you just trying to get me with a meme? It's really called What's Up? That song is like the highest falsetto I've ever heard in my entire life. The song's name is What's Up? That song is like shoots for the moon. Even if you miss, you land amongst the stars. It's called What's Up? It's not called like Mirror Dream Hall Bubblegum Extravaganza. Okay, so we didn't win that hand. Welcome to the thumbnail. Whoa! Okay, I mean, this isn't that bad either. I don't think that we can go for the half flush, but this is not a terrible starting hand. 5 repeat sticks on the table right now. Just took out Tomato Town. I mean, maybe this could be a half flush. I'm talking myself into it, folks. The last tile that I'm going to get rid of is the 7 of bamboo. Why? Because we could very easily accept the Dora, which is the 8 of bamboo. Now, that is a little bit interesting. That interests me. So no matter whoever wins this round, no matter what their score is, they're also going to get an additional 1,500 points, right? Because 5 times 300. So that's definitely some value on the table right now. I thought about pawning there, but that pawn just like F's up so many of our shapes, right? I think we would rather try to keep our 7s just to be flexible right now instead of throwing away 2 of our shapes. I love it when you call me Big Hanba. Okay. Again, we're still kind of hoping for an 8 of bamboo. Tendo man, good tidings. Ooh, oh, whoa to you and yours. Arf, 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 welcome to the stream. Yusung, don't do that. I'm a marketing major, and I can tell you that alienating your stream almost immediately does not bode very well. You know what doesn't bode very well, folks? This. We might get into a single tile wait. We might get into a ooh. Ooh. Okay, left lord calls Ricci. We do have a safe tile, but I don't know if we can fold here. Oh, man. This is so close to the Dora. I can't. Why? Because I don't want to lose. Yusung, you're going to end up dealing in and losing anyway. All right. Didn't know they let wise guys into the stream. Didn't realize wise. There was an open invitation for wise guys. Mr. Yusung, can you rap con yourself real quick for me? I would love to, but then what's the draw for my live performances, you know? I gotta move tickets somehow. If I'm busting out the acapella renditions every day on the stream, people are not gonna line up to when I eventually release tickets on Ticketmaster, which is an evil corporation, but hey, I'm a little bit evil myself. Okay, this is a weirdo hand where I genuinely go for half or full outside. We never go for half or full outside. Why? Oh, it's a meme. It's a disaster. It's bad. I don't like it. But if not this hand, then which hand? We're allowed, Yusung? What were we talking about? I'm so sorry. My memory. I'm under an influence right now, your officer. I'm under an influence, not the influence. It was 1 away from a 9 terminal. Holy smokes. I would have loved to mulligan this hand away. I hate playing for half outside or full outside hands. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing thumbnail when it happens. It's an amazing thumbnail. A cinematic triumph, like an Ari Aster film. But it just never happens. It's why it's a triumph. It's why there's value in the hand itself, right? Because it simply does not happen. One does not simply walk into Mordor going, hey, does anybody want to play Mahjong? I just learned what a half outside hand was. Crosslord's very close to gold. I know, but we can't bully him, okay? We've all been there. I went into the Jade Room, got my butt handed to me, and then studied up with Dana Chiba's Ricci Book 1, or as I like to call it, Ricci Book Fun, and now we're back. What do we want to see here? Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit picky here. I would love a 9 of circles. 9 of circles. Oh man, because suddenly the shape is good now. Oh nar. He's playing this hand normally now. You want to know how I didn't get these scars? He's going reverse Joker. He's going just like a regular guy that goes into the office. You want to know how I got these scars? I fell down, but it's okay. They'll heal eventually one day. Does anybody want to go get Pokeballs for lunch? Okay, 8 of characters. At least it's a safe tile, right? All we can hope is for a safe passage right now. Here we go. Half outside, full outside hand, so close. I know, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the pogs on your skin. But I'm just scared right now. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Left Lord, I don't think that they have a flush. Like, it would be surprising. I don't want to deal into it though. Yo, can I be honest with you? Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Can I just be honest with you? This hand is nothing. This hand is nothing, folks. I don't want to deal into Left Lord. Other people can deal into Left Lord. That's their prerogative. And this is just speaking me personally and my personal preference, I would prefer not to get, how do you say this, bent over and spanked repeatedly right now by the dealer. I mean, maybe on like a 3rd date or whatever, that's fine, right? But not right now specifically. And Left Lord was definitely in Tenpai. I didn't want to deal into their hand. We had just a beef okay enough hand. If it was a little bit stronger, like the golden age of Kanye before he got into politics, oh baby. I'm not saying that Kanye shouldn't be getting into politics. I don't want to take anyone's political voice away. But what I'm saying is that they might be contributing to some pretty dangerous rhetoric that's been going on. Tectonic, have you ever played against someone named Blank Lord? Probably not. I think the closest I've done to that is probably like League of Legends. Someone's been named Meme Lord or something. Kangaroos, good tidings. First few streams I watched and I thought Left Lord was someone on chat you were talking to. I mean, that would be... I'm gonna ask that nobody does that as a bit, okay? Because if someone's Twitch username was Left Lord, it would be really confusing to audio-only listeners. But this hand, I mean, this hand is good. This hand is definitely good. We just need to complete our shapes right now, right? What do we want to draw into? 7 of BAMs, 9 of BAMs. Both would be lovely. I kind of want to get rid of my 5. Is that nuts? Have I finally lost it? Or am I finally beginning to see what Ricci Mahjong is all about? There's the pawn. 6 of characters. Kind of weird. Maybe a half or a full flush in the character suit. Gotta be a little bit careful here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I hate this hand, but we're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. Hate this. JSoMan gifted a sub to Left Lord. Let's pray that they never find this channel. JSoMan, I appreciate it from a financial support. I mean, I would be lying if I didn't. At the same time, we're calling Ricci. I gotta call Ricci. I have Ricci Tudora. Oh my. This is the fastest money I've ever made in my entire life. Literally 30 seconds ago, I said, hey, nobody make the usernames Right Lord, Left Lord, or Cross Lord. It's really gonna make it confusing for the audience. Within 30 seconds, 3 gifted subs. 2 from JSoMan, 1 from Giant Robosloth, Left Lord, Right Lord, and Cross Lord, respectively. This is nuts, folks. All right, we're waiting for the 2 of Bamboo. Now, it's an extremely Spicetown USA tile. It is literally the Dora indicator. People have got to be careful around the... Okay, we're losing tonight, folks. We're losing tonight. Holding L's tonight. I don't wanna let you go till you see the light. I mean, this is the Brothers Grimm right now, folks. We are stuck in a psychological prison right now that Leftlord is creating for us. Fraz, I'm gonna try to bring it back into this game. I mean, the weird thing about this game is that it's both simultaneously really hard to come back and not that hard to come back. All we need is a Hanemon, you know, and Hanemons happen, especially here on Mahjong Mondays, on Mongon Mondays. You know, we could get a few Mongons. Instead of one big Hanemon, we could get a few Mongons. Now, why am I throwing away the Dorota? I don't love the idea of a Crossword coming back into this game. I want to protect third place before going for second, before going for the gold even. Turkey Boom, exactly. Glass half full. We could go for a few Yakumons as well. I'm just feeling sorry for a Crossword. I genuinely feel bad too. But you know, this is why we all play Riichi Mahjong. To try to get better, to enjoy the sick humiliation of falling back down to back down to the gold room, of getting subsequently turned on because of that public embarrassment, because that's something that we're into. You know, these are just natural parts of life. And so it is natural to pity a Crossword, but to also be happy for them, to also wish them well on their journey. I mean, I'm talking about universal truths right now. I don't know if you're understanding. It's not necessarily my personal journey. It's like the journey that everyone goes through. Here we go. Would love to see a 5 of circles. Okay, we would have had a Dora pair in our hand, not gonna lie. That would have been kind of nice, but we have too many pairs in our hand anyway. Not necessarily in love with that. Leftlord discarding some pretty scary tiles. Don't really know what they're going for. Okay, I mean, this is a hand. It's starting to come together a little bit, right? 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Riichi Pinfu 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku is a legit possibility that we see here, folks. Upgrading to a 5, 5, 6 shape isn't even that bad. Can accept a red 5 now. It's not terrible. This hand is beef okay enough. It is just barely like beef okay enough. It is barely beef okay enough. The chance at Sanshoku is keeping me in this one, you know? Without Sanshoku, I'd be screaming right now. I'd be crying a river. I'd be molding. I'd be yelling like some of the most popular streamers on this platform. I'd be yelling some incendiary opinions, you know? 5, 6, 7. No, I cannot go for that. Bartleby the Scrivener. I would simply prefer not to. Yo, you think that these Drake and Kendrick diss tracks have been going hard? Sorry, why is no one standing the OG GOAT, Bartleby the Scrivener? That guy was going hard. That guy was not taking anyone's advice or anyone's directions. That guy was going kind of hard, not gonna lie. Can still Riichi Pinfu this hand. Don't necessarily know if that's something that we want to do. Oh, folks, I think this is okay. Now we gotta maybe just chi to get into Tenpai before we lose this game. You're gonna hate this, but I genuinely have to chi here. And I pray for under the sea or under the river. That's the only way we win this hand. Either that or we draw into another 4 of circles and then we have Tanyao. Like, I don't love this either. Trust me. I don't love this either, but I would like to end in Tenpai. Okay. I mean, 3s and 6s have been thrown. This is valid, but I think it's this. Oh man, this is not. I mean, who am I scared of? If you stand for nothing, Burr, who do you fall for? I think 6 is fine. 3s and 6s. This is inside Suji. This is like basically inside Suji over here. Hey, I'm Suji over here. And all I wanted to do is to slide into first base a little under the sea, under the river, in case they lost track of themselves and threw a 5 of circles as the last tile for whatever godforsaken reason. Hey, is everybody enjoying the first ever 24-hour stream right now? As I almost just had a heart attack, but I just remembered that we just needed to sort our tiles. Oh, you saying this wasn't a 24-hour stream? No, it's just that, you know, we didn't start it that way, but Leftlord just kept winning hands, so what are you gonna do? 6, 7, 8. Okay, not bad. This is a great hand. Why? You've heard of the Great Henge, but a great hand? Yes. Because if we draw into something like a 7 of characters or a 7 of circles, we very, very easily have Riichi Pinfu with a chance of meatballs. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Riichi with a chance of pure double sequence as well. That's not nothing, folks. That's something. That's definitely something. I'm enjoying it. No, I'm glad that people are having a good time. That genuinely warms my heart. That sounds fake and ironic because everything is on the internet. Oh, you like helping others? Cringe. But genuinely, it's like, you know, very, 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 take me, make me pog tonight. I don't want to let you go. I mean, I'm going to go Kyle efficiency, and I'm going to try to accept the red 5 as well. There are only 2 tiles over here that we could accept. 2 6s and 2 9s. 2 9s already thrown. I mean, maybe that would encourage other people to think that the 9s are safe. You know, that's something to consider, right? But I'm just going to go pure tile / Kyle efficiency, okay? I believe in the 5 of circles to come home. I believe in the 5 of circles to come home. They said that they were just going out for milk. It's been 5 minutes. Let's go. You got to hold out for a little bit of faith here. And you never know. We could hit 3 Oradora. Now, it's not looking very likely. In order to hit 3 Oradora, the Oradora indicator would have to be the 9 of circles. 3 of the 9 of circles are already gone, so that's not looking great for us. But we could hit 2 Oradora. We could still hit 3, by the way. If we get the 8 of characters as our winning tile, and then the Oradora indicator is the 7 of circles. Oh, we would be made in the shade, folks. Oh, we would be made in the shade. This would be a redonkulous reversal here, folks. But I would also just like to say, getting out of this round and getting into East 4, which I sometimes consider an East chore, getting into East 4 would be really, really nice. Get to stay as the dealer. Anything can happen, like an Ellie Goulding song, once we are the dealer. And there it is. Riichi Sumo, show me some Oradora. Show me 1 Oradora. Oh! And I guess Santa didn't think I was very naughty this year. He gets everything he wants with that 1 Oradora. Okay, one of the zuzziest hands I've ever seen, and by that I mean bad. Like a pretty bad hand. Heard of some bad grandpas, but some bad hands. Yes, it's more likely. The other day I got into a match and one of the players' recent high score was a quintuple Yakuman. This is what we like to call a play by feel gamer. I mean, this hand, if we, oh my god, this is a delectable thumbnail. Lol bet, good tidings. No, I can't go for the delectable thumbnail. I must play this responsibly for Riichi Pinfu Dora. Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora as the dealer. I mean, if we had gotten like a double pair weight on the west winds or the north winds, that's nasty, right? Don't get me wrong, that's nasty. That's nasty. I'm not gonna, you know, oh, I should have thrown this maybe. Yeah, I should have thrown this. We should have kept the 9. Keeping the 9 would have been really, really smart there. We could have, okay, that's genuinely a capital M misplay by yours truly. I was too focused on the, Vivian Westwind. I was too focused on what I want this hand to be and not what this hand could end up turning into. Sometimes as a parent, you end up projecting your dreams onto your child. Listen, we've all been there, folks. We've absolutely all been there. You sung, are you a parent? Oh, absolutely not. But I just mean, you know, maybe on the receiving end or something like that. And I'm sorry for projecting my hopes and dreams onto you, this hand. Beth has left the building. Beth has now left the building. Here's what I really think about my relationship. I think it's lovely. I think I'm very, very lucky. I think it's incredibly kind that Beth got me fresh ice 2 times in this stream. That was really, really nice. Please, please. Why did I not keep that 9? Oh my god, I don't even have Pinfu with this hand. What was I thinking? Okay. I mean, I don't love the situation though. I mean, I am lost in the sauce. I am lost in the sauce right now. So how many 6s are gone? Only 1 6 is gone. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. We could still pick up the last Nolan Northwind. It's not bad. In fact, that might be what we're relying on at a time like this. I misplay this hand. Something fierce. Oh, you know what? If we kept the 9, you're absolutely right. The 8 of characters, they're gone. I spent it. All my apes gone. That's not necessarily where we want to be. Now with 17 tiles left, with 8 seconds left in overtime, they're on your mind. They're on your mind. That's a risky tile to throw. Not going to lie to you there. But we definitely just want to pawn or chi to get into Tenpai. We would like to stay in Tenpai For exhaustive draw, we get to keep the dealer seat. We get to keep this magic rolling a little bit longer. Yo, one of my local game stores recently moved locations. Now they have such a warm and inviting play area. Holy smokes. It's got me so excited, as if Blackpink was in my area. Okay. 9 of characters seems to be okay. Could have thrown the 7 there as well, but I don't think that's as good. I might start going to way more Magic the Gathering in-person events. Give me something safe. Oh, that's funny. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, if only we were the last draw. We could have had it all rolling in the deep. We could have had Sumo with just not Sumo, just under the. Wow! A Crosslord gets it under the river. Pinfu red 5. We are so back. It's not Jover. I mean, imagine this. A Crosslord slowly starts winning games. This starts evening out. I mean, we were like this in Master 2 at a certain point, and we still were able to have the epic comeback of the century, right? This hand is so awful. Like, are you seeing these shapes? These hands, this hand shapes are so awful that I think if a Southwind comes out right now, if a Kiefer Sutherwind drops, we cannot even pawn it. If we pawn that, we are going to be up the river without a paddle. Someone else is going to call Ricci and eat our entire lunch. I cannot abide by that, folks. I absolutely cannot abide by that. But suddenly 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. It's looking a little bit better. If we draw into 2 of characters, maybe I can start effing with it a little bit, you know? Drawing into the Dora tile, not bad. You're literally going to Magic the Gathering gatherings, and I'm using the automatic teller machines. Life is a walking contradiction, folks. Life is a walking contradiction. Chiblee, Ripley, Olivia Munn, many people are saying this. All right, here we go. Our hand is now beef good enough. I think our hand is good enough to start pawning and taking names. Hang on. Prevalent win 1 Dora. I'm sticking my neck out a little. My neck, my back, my Ricci points, and my crack. I mean, this is okay. Definitely want to see that Southwind more than anything, right? Definitely want to see that Southwind. Could pretend like I have some kind of Tanyao situation going on. Not gonna lie to you. Would also be totally DTF, which is down to flip this 8-9 shape into like a 6-7. That would certainly be an improvement here. Extreme Home Makeover Mahjong Edition. Okay, we are schmoving right now. Now, unfortunately, this gives a lot of information to our opponents. Oh, nar, folks. Oh, nar. I mean, this is a weirdo situation. We could just still pawn the Kiefer Sutherwind and throw away the 6, and it'd be fine. But the information that we've given is that we are not Tanyao. We do not have a half flush. We do not have the red dragons. We do not have the white dragons. We don't have the green dragons. We either have the Nolan Northwind or the Kiefer Sutherwind. Our hand, many people have said that love is an open door. Our hand is an open book right now. Yusung, thank you for explaining this Ricci Mahjong situation. Silent burp, by the way, covert burp. Thank you for explaining your Ricci Mahjong situation via the lens of Frozen. Otherwise, I could not understand it. Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I think this deals me in, probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this deals me in, but I think we have a little bit of love to give. You know what I mean? 2 Dora are gone. It doesn't seem like we'll die just in one piece if we lose this hand. Doesn't seem like we'll die. It seems like we'll still have a little bit of play between us and last place. Okay, a crosser with the Ricci. Left wood, fold with the 1. Fold with the 1. Fold with the 1. Fold with the 1. Woo! I feel so bad for a Crosslord. I feel so bad for a Crosslord. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. I mean, am I bullying? Can I get a 1 in the chat if I'm bullying? Can I get a 2 in the chat if I'm not bullying? Can I get a 3 in the chat if I'm bullying, but you're enjoying it? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Michelle Obama would be upset right now. Wait, no, she didn't do the anti-bullying campaign. Whatever. I mean, Michelle Obama would be pretty upset right now, for sure. Probably still. 1, 2, 3, ZZ. Good tidings, good tidings. I'll throw the Dora. You want to tango? You want to do a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku? I'm down. I'm down to F. I'm down to fun. I'm down to finagle my hand in such a way where we get a 1, 2, 3 Sansharks. Think I'm not a sick little freak? I am. That's where you're wrong. She did. Ivanka just copied her for word. Pshaw! Okay, I mean, this is a weirdo hand. Oh, this is a weirdo hand. The half/full outside hand, ironically, or just coincidentally, is in full effect. Oui, c'est vrai. Alors, c'est difficile maintenant parce qu'il faut avoir un père, mais il faut aussi avoir le mixed triple sequence. Right? Right. I mean, I don't know why I tore up my 1, 2, 3 shape. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was maybe a foolish decision to make, guaranteeing the pair in our hand. I mean, I don't know. We throw away the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku for a chance of 7, 8, 9. I have no idea if that's right. That doesn't feel right. I feel like in this, okay, all my apes are gone. 7, 8, you are not long for this world. A Crosslord throwing the last 8 of circles. I love that for you, bestie. I love that for you. Not only that, my hand is god awful. You're not gonna catch me outside dealing into whatever it is you've got going on. My hand is god awful, okay? So what do we do here? We sail into the sunset, AWOL Nation style. And now, if Left Lord or Right Lord would be so kind, folks, as to deal into a Crosslord's machinations, we have a very easy time getting into second, or dare I say, my fellow citizens, first. If Left Lord deals in specifically, Crosslord might get a huge dealer payout, and we might get to reap the benefits of that sudden, unexpected windfall. In the sense that it is now our time, folks. Like a sports cheer that high schoolers used to do when I was in high school. Our time, our turn. Wait, what did they say? Turning Point USA. What do they say? Whose time? Our time. What do they say? I can't really remember some of the high school cheers that we used to do, but I think that's okay not to remember your high school cheers. One of my favorite cheers that we used to do in high school is that when I was running cross country, because cross country is like, sure, it's a team sport, but it's not really a team sport, right? You're just running, I'm sorry to, break anyone's hopes and dreams, to shatter any illusions that you may or may not have, but a lot of the running is done solo, right? Like a Jennie from Blackpink song. What we used to do for cross country is that we used to do 4 on 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a very fun, like, contrarian cheer to do. I liked doing that. That's a funny cheer. Did it get me in the mood to run? Nah, dude, I hated every second of it. I don't know. I don't really know why I was on the cross country team. I thought it looked good for college applications. I don't know if they really gave an S. Yeah, I like that one the most. Deal it! Yes! And there it is, Ricci Green Dragon. Sure, it seems pretty small, but it's a grower, not a shower. And now we can slide into the DMs. We folks, now watch me. We crank that soldier boy. We might be able to get first place here. You should learn all the Yaku in French. Aren't all the Yaku in French just what they are in English, which is what they are in Japanese? Do you know what I mean? Because the real name for Sanshoku is Sanshoku, not mixed triple sequence. I feel like, because French also borrows a lot of words from English, and so it wouldn't surprise me if it was like Le Sanshoku, Le Pont. Colleges only want to see you run to the ATM, am I right? Hey, the only major that colleges are looking at is any major commas in your bank account. Ooh. College applications love to know that you have jogged some distance and have jumped some hurdles. See, Lavender Layla, I think we're being facetious right now, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's very opaque, like not very clear the circumstances upon which one might apply to college. Okay, this is a weirdo situation. Oh no! Okay, we're giving a crossword the keys to the kingdom right now, but they are going for the world's most obvious full flush in the bamboo suit. Oh no. So what do we do here? I think we are no longer legally allowed to throw the Nolan Northwind. I don't want to deal into the half flush. Melania Trump jacket be like, I don't really care, do you? I don't want to deal into that. We are not legally allowed to throw away the red dragon either. That's pretty spooky scary. What do we want to see? I want to see you put your hands in the air, everyone. That's weird. I don't know what that was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I genuinely don't know. Ah, okay, we got a breakdown. I want to see left lord deal into a cross lord, baby. That would be, oh, that would taste divine. Oh, that would taste so sweet. Oh, left lord is going to win this one. Okay. I respect the hustle. Green Dragon, Sumo, Red 5. Stopping a Crosslord's epic comeback and cementing themselves in first place. All right. All right. But we're doing a little bit of bullying here, and the bullying will continue until we get first place. Now, this is an interesting hand. One Dora left beef. Okay. Funky Kong be like, okay. We could she into the 3, right? Wait for the 5 and the 8 as our pair. I mean, if this is not a Tanya Dreamer hand, then I don't know what is, folks. This has to be a Tanya hand, right? 3 of characters is the nuts chi. That is also interesting. I mean, maybe we have some pure straight shenanigans afoot in the character suit. A little bit of Itsu. But I do know that the overachievers that try to catch them all will not boat as nearly as well as those who dedicate themselves into 1 or 2. See, I wish I had known that. I definitely wish that I had known that. That would have aided me greatly as I was throwing my entire Yusung Usi into my college applications. Weird Sanshoku. Weird Sanshoku. Wake up, honey. Weird Sanshoku just dropped 3, 4, 5 Sanshoks. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici qui aime le Sanshoku? Tanya Sanshoku Dora is pretty good. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Tanya for the one of circles. That would have been nasty with it. I would have loved a little Tanya on top. You know, other singers before me have said, "Oh, you put my love on top." I like to put that Sanshoku on top, folks. Cause you're the one that I pun. You're the one that I chi. Dealer Ricci, but am I scared though? Oh my god, it passed. But am I scared though? Because if we draw into like a 2 or a 5 of bamboo, it's Nasty Town USA, right? Like we have to go for it. Like we have to. Call me a award-winning English actor the way we BAFTA go for it. A crosslord with the half flush out of nowhere. I had no idea they were going for the half flush. Okay, so what do I need to win this one? I need a dealer Nyangan, right? I need a dealer Myangan. Okay. I mean, we could do it with this hand, right? Folks, this is your captain speaking. Drawing into 2 of characters. The Dora would be pretty nasty here. That'd be kind of nice. Need to draw a pair, right? Need to draw a pair somewhere in this hand. But now we can just straight up Paula Abdul style accept the Dora. Ooh. A lot of parents... Oh, I love talking about college applications. I think it's such a flawed system, but I think it's really interesting. A lot of parents and even students are convinced that you need to pile the resume high, but it's all about balance and quality over quantity. I fricked up then. My college applications ran a mile long, but an inch deep. It was a very, at the end of the day, it was a very shallow application. It was a very shallow application because you want to know why? In my essay, I said, I only care about looks. I only care about what's on the surface. Gucci bags, anyone? You can't even see the game right now. Yeah, I also will say this. I actually wrote my essays. I didn't realize that you could just have an adult write your essay. I mean, oh, whoa. I actually wrote my essays. You know what I mean? Like if you got an older sibling or someone, or your parents are... I don't know if English is actually their first language. they might be able to help you a little bit or something. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Here we go. We're in Tenpai. We'd like to improve this weight if possible. Fortunately, that's one of the few tiles that we cannot use to improve our weight. Maybe someone just drops the circle 3 like we're doing illicit drugs at Coachella. Oh, you dropping 3s tonight? Oh, we're dropping 3s, all right. Rylord, you got a flush? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? You got a flush in the character suit? I don't believe you. Okay. What do I want to see? A 6 of circles would be kind of nice. I'm not going to lie to you there. Call me Tim Roth the way I'm not going to lie to you. Let me win this one. Please let me win this one. Please let me win this one. Please let me win this one. I'd like a Chance Revolution to just stay in the dealer's seat with Red Dragon Dora. That'd be nasty. A Crossguard going for orphans, by the way. This is straight up an orphans level discard, but I mean, 3 of the Southwinds are gone. I don't necessarily. Ah! Is this enough though? Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh. Making my way into second, totally valid, totally skilled, cause I'm good. Skill, bazinga. Skill, methinks. No skill. Hum num 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 num. I'll have a spot of skill tonight with my evening tea, Luna Leaf. Holy smokes. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That is extremely generous. That is extremely generous. Everyone better be taking care of themselves and their own needs, okay? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. That is incredibly nice. That is incredibly nice. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Hey, I'm also just going to say this. This is not a sponsored stream, but I genuinely think that the first box of Factor is a crazy deal. Is a nuts deal. Excuse me. Link is down below. I'm probably going to take it down like tomorrow. You don't have to use it, obviously, but I've used it twice. If I had a third address, I would use it a third time for that first box. It's incredible. You can cancel anytime. We're going to pay out the second place semi-believers. We're going to be back this Wednesday and Friday, 3 p.m. PST, okay? We're gonna be playing Nancy Drew for both of those days. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. It is morally the right thing to do, okay? See you in the exclamation mark Discord immediately after this. Exclamation mark YouTube if you want some new bespoke YouTube videos on the daily, okay? Lol Bet, Luna Leaf, Ellie Tuesday, Oishi, Ditto Transform, Butts Janitals, Mocha X Matcha, Mozart's Goats, Ditto Transform. I'm not sure if I just said you. I apologize. My brain is a little bit mushy. Jerboa, Gray, Lavender, Lele, Martian Marmalade, Kindle, Lol. Hazanov, Giant Robosloth, Brodrigo, TCG. If I'm embarrassed for LT's Day, Turkey Boom. If I'm missing you, I sincerely apologize. It is not my intention. I'll see you in the Discord immediately, okay? All right, have a good one. Take care of yourself and be kind to yourself. You better be kind to yourself. All right, bye.